But this week on the NFL Coach's Hot Seat, according to Bleacher Report, Gridiron, Urban Meyer, David Coley, Matt Nagy, and Joe Judge.
Hot boy.
All right, so I don't know if anybody saw this, but after the Vikings won last week, there was an awkward celebration with Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins was screaming his favorite quote, "You like that? You like that?" while punching Zimmer in the chest. It was a very awkward moment. That's how we're starting this off. Mike Zimmer's getting flamed up. I'm sorry.
Let's go! Welcome, everybody, to the Rick D Podcast. Fuck it, let it ride then. How about them Cowboys? Poyer over McGregor any day. The Rick D Platform is live right now.
I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring. Eric and Jello like Brady throwing it to AB. My team a home run with more stars than the Yankees. Now we getting cocky. Had to put my goals on ice like Sidney Crosby. No, they can't stop me. Got my swing on the bat, put my team on my back. You can get all the games, all the stats, and all the facts. This ain't Stephen A or Max. Too sharp to get skipped, and you can't dispute that. This a duck put back. If you ever take an L, then we gotta run it back. If you coming here for sports, then you never coming back. That's real, homie, for real. Was a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from the logo. Bang, making them feel. Grinding to get the deal, get your family in their heels. Get focused, put your work in on the court and on the field. That's real, homie, for real. Was a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from logos. Bang, making them feel. I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring.
We are fucking back, baby. We are fucking back with the Rick T podcast, sponsored by the RTPlatform. What's up, everybody? Rick T Sundays are fucking back and in full effect. We're back with the Rick T podcast, man. You guys know what it is, and you guys know I never do this show alone. So let's go ahead and bring on the boys, man, from Fort Collins. Tony Cave. Yes, sir. How you doing, my boy?
I'm good, man, but I feel like my entrance is just not going to live up to this next guy's at all.
First of all, when I show you guys this next guy, he's usually in Grand Junction. He's not in Grand Junction today. And we're going to full screen this guy when he fucking pops up. So all the way from Hawaii, the beaches of the fucking West. Let's bring on the guy, Justin Sanchez.
Oh, shit.
Look at this view.
Chilling.
Look at this fucking view.
Chilling.
Oh, man. I can't wait to get it started, man. Rick T Sundays are fully packed. Let's go, man.
Baby, let's go. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. I want to say thank you to everybody tuning in wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's at home, at work, or on the way to the liquor store. Maybe you're on the beach like my guy Justin here, my guy Dallas Clark, my guy Deadly. Everybody's here in the chat, man. Go ahead and blow it up today. We got some hella good sports news, sports drama for you guys. Man, I'm so glad I actually get to watch this shit today. Yes, sir, my guy Dallas Clark. We're glad to have you back, man. We're just waiting for your mother and your father to pull up.
What's
the
up,
Clarks. We need the whole Clark family here, man. But everybody spread the word to your friends, your families, your loved ones, everybody here on Rick T Sundays that the Rick T podcast is live. And if they reach 35 viewers, you guys see that nice ass Jason Tatum jersey in the background. That's just one of my personal favorite jerseys. But you guys can win a free one, any sport, any size, any team, if we reach 35 viewers today on the Rick T podcast. So like I said, spread the word around and let's get it popping, fellas. Justin, how's your vacation going, brother?
Vacation is going great, man. I don't want to leave, that's for sure. So I might not come back. This might be the all-the-time podcast spot. We shall see whenever I gotta dig out of here. But I don't know, man. I love it out here, so I might just stay.
Dude, it's so fucking nice, bro. And I asked you this yesterday, but I'm gonna ask you again. If I just walked right into the ocean and kept going, what country am I gonna hit first? Is it America? Is it Korea? What way are you facing?
I want to say I'm facing west, so I'm saying I think we're going back to Cali here.
Okay. All right.
Go out.
Back to Cali. I'm going.
Wait. The sunrise is in the east. We're all done, man. We're going back to Asia. Pretty sure.
I'm weak as shit, man. But Dan, I'm glad to have you here, bro. No Sergio. I think the guy's getting some snooze in, man. Maybe we'll have it, maybe we won't. But, man, we're going to continue doing what we do here on the Rick T podcast. And let's talk some fucking sports, fellas. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about some NBA. As you guys know, the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals are going fucking crazy. And let's go ahead and look at the standings right now. Man, it went from Phoenix, New Orleans, Dallas, Utah, Golden State, Denver, Memphis, and Minnesota, all the way to Dallas and Golden State. And on the Eastern side, we had Miami, Atlanta, Philly, Toronto, Milwaukee, Chicago, Boston, and Brooklyn. And now we're down to the final two in Boston and Miami. The series on the Western side, Golden State leads 2-0. On the Eastern side, Miami leads 2-1. Both pretty good series. I think some might say Golden State has this one in the bag. Golden States are the favorites to win it all. Man, Dallas was up by 30 going into the second half in that last game, and they ended up dropping the ball. So, Tony,
Want to know something interesting, though?
Yeah.
For some reason, Dallas is I think, 3-point favorite tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why. I haven't done any digging on that yet this morning, but yeah, they're favorited to win tonight.
And just a quick statistic about the last game, and a lot of people had Dallas in the last game, including myself, and it was because they were 10-0 coming off games where they got blown out by 20 points or more. So, and they got whooped in game one. So I think everybody was like, "Oh yeah, no, Luka, he has a thing with him where he doesn't let that happen twice in a row, bro." You know what I mean? But let's talk about it a little bit. The Suns in the 2021 conference semifinals. The Suns and 4 guy, he was punching Denver fans in the face. They ended up going all the way and doing the damn thing. They ended up losing by 33 in the 2022 conference semifinals to the Dallas Mavericks. Let's talk about it. The Dallas Mavericks up 30 at halftime to go ahead and take out the Phoenix Suns, and they just got stomped by the Golden State Warriors, man. So, Justin, I know you're watching this Western Conference Finals. How you feeling about it, man? Dallas, Golden State.
Dallas Golden State is a good one because, I mean, you got Luka on one side, Steph, and a bunch of monsters on the other. Not to take away from anybody else, you know, Reggie Bullock or anybody on the Mavericks, but, I mean, when you weigh them hand in hand, it looks like Golden State's here, but you can never count the Mavericks out as they did, you know, wipe out the Suns, who look to be the best team in the league. Yeah, man. I mean, if they can beat the Suns, I feel like they can easily beat the Golden State Warriors. It just depends on how Luka and the boys are feeling.
See, and that's exactly how I'm kind of looking at it. Is like I've seen them beat better teams already in this playoffs than I think Golden State is. I don't think Golden State is what everybody thinks they are. My guy Spacely in the gang, bro. Pulling up Glacier Nation, man. Fight till the end. But anyway, Tony, how you feeling about the Western Conference side?
Well, so my prediction was if Phoenix would have won the series against the Mavs, that we probably would have seen Phoenix in the finals. But since the Mavs won, we're going to see the Warriors in the finals. Now, I do see the Mavs taking one game. I think it's going to be a five-game win for the Warriors here. We're going to see the Warriors in the finals. Now, that Eastern Conference, man, that is going to be a dogfight. I think that's going 7, to be honest with you.
Before we get into the East, let's go ahead and talk about one more player that's on the Western side. Klay Thompson. Let's not forget, this guy sat out for almost 2 seasons with the injury that he had. He pulled a Jamal Murray, or Jamal Murray pulled a Klay Thompson. You decide there. But let's go ahead and talk about Klay Thompson's journey back. So in June 2019, he tears his ACL in the NBA Finals, goes ahead and drains a free throw like MJ or like Kobe and walks off the court. In November 2020, he tears his Achilles in the offseason, trying to recover from his torn ACL in 2019. But in May 2022, they ended up taking out the Memphis Grizzlies. He had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 8 three-pointers made, and was the leading scorer as the Warriors advanced to the conference finals, man. So just want to give Klay Thompson his flowers while he's here and say shout out. It's not easy for a lot of players to come back from one ACL injury, but when you're coming back from an ACL injury and then an Achilles injury, and then you come back and you're still playing at the same type of level or even higher level than you were before, we got to give you a fucking round of applause here on RTP, man, because that's just fucking outstanding, man. So shout out to Klay Thompson from here in the Springs, from Fort Collins all the way to Hawaii. Klay Thompson is doing his fucking thing. My guy Cloud Acid said RTP loves to hate the Bay. For a good reason. Y'all saw what happened to the Nuggets. Wow. My guy's basically saying my prediction is still the same. Golden State versus Celtics. Celtics in 6.
Man, it's too early to be firing shots like that.
Way too early, bro. Ian, I think he's a hard or die-hard Golden State Warriors fan, man. Don't know if he was there in the bad days or if he came when Steph came, but there's a big difference between those type of fans. So before you go ahead and shoot shots at us like that here on RTP Sundays, my guy Cloud Acid or Cloud Acid, you motherfucking watch your mouth and you decide, was I a Warrior fan when they sucked or was I a Warrior fan when they got good and started winning championships? Okay? All right. Now let's talk about the Eastern side. Man, oh man, this series is getting chippy. When you're talking about, an Eastern Conference Finals, freaking 2022 Miami versus Boston, the rank or number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed, and then watching them 3 games in, the first thing I think about is when Michael Jordan used to play the Pistons all those years ago. How it used to just be so fucking physical, bro. You know how many injuries I've seen in 3 games? Marcus Smart got hurt twice. Jalen Tatum's got hurt. Jimmy Butler didn't come out from the locker room last night. We didn't have Al Horford for game 2. Like, it has been fucking. Kyle Lowry played his first game last night. Like, There are so many injuries going on in this game, and it's because it's such a physical fucking series. You love to see it, man. My Boston Celtics down 2-1, but we're going to come back tomorrow night and get a dub. We're in Boston. Tony, how you feeling about this one?
I still like Boston here. I know they're down, but they've been trading games over here in the East, and I think they're going to continue to do so until we get a game 7 here. And then from there, I mean, game 7 will be in Miami. So I think that's your guys' major downside. But they can do it. They got a young team, and they're all great players. My boy D. White, I would love to see my boy D. White in the finals, bro. That would be insane. You have no idea.
He has his games, man. He definitely has his games. Justin, how you feeling about this Eastern Conference final, bro? Boston down 2-1, but, man, it is a good series.
It is a really good series. I mean, the first game, great game. Second game, great game. Last night, I don't know, man. You guys are kind of getting blown out. I didn't see exactly what it ended, being I'm on vacay and stuff, but, man, this is a good series, and I see Miami closing the deal, closing that book on the Celtics in game 5.
That hurts to hear, man. Last night, yeah, we were kind of getting the works put on us. Tony mentioned in my Glacier Nation stream, it was because my jersey was on the ground. I was trying to give it its special praise from my special camera angle up high, my bird eyes view. But it really hurt. I had my jersey on the ground. We ended up getting blown out. So yeah, man, Celtics taking this one. This one though, I will say Celtics have this weird thing with them, and I've just noticed through these last at least two rounds, we're so on and off. Like literally with the whole Milwaukee series, it went Milwaukee, Boston, Milwaukee, Boston, Milwaukee, Boston, Boston. This one's gonna go Miami, Boston, Miami, Boston, Miami, Boston, Boston. That's how it's gonna go. That's just what we do, man. But let's go ahead and check out some of these highlights that we had from this Eastern Conference game last night, man. So you guys check this out a little bit.
Hang on, before you do that, read this. And read it in Spacely's voice. That shit's funny.
I need an office like bro has. Been calling plays from the beach. Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, you
What's
seen
going
the
on,
Beast
everybody?
Mafia game yesterday, man. Shit. What up, Astro?
My guy, Astro Physiognomically in the chat. What's good, everybody, man? Astro, what is good with you? Just talking some Eastern Conference Finals. Checking out the top 5 plays of the night last night. Check out how physical this game is, bro. Great pass. They're on defense. Just couldn't be stopped. Play number 4.
What a shot.
And that is his first game in the series, man. He's fresh. Damn. Jay Brown. Little. My boy Ken.
Splash.
He's a young KD. Long as shit.
He has a great career ahead of him, bro.
Yeah, he does. I hope he stays in Boston. I just give him the max. Keep his ass there. Look at this block, bro. Hey! Where you going?
My man can't jump.
Yes, sir. It was a beautiful fucking series, man. We're down 2-1, man. But I think Boston comes back. Everybody, we know some of your guys' thoughts, but let us know in chat who you guys have entering the finals. Is it Dallas? Is it Golden State? Is it Boston? Or is it Miami? And who do you have winning it all? You have so much death. Look at this. Jello Rex, 23.
What?
People missed Rick T Sundays. We've been off too damn long. Justin's on the beach. We're talking sports. We're talking finals and shit. Like, people had to show up, bro. People had to show up. My guy Ken is saying Grant Williams is my entry ticket for being a Celtics fan. The guy is a fucking dog. And sometimes he's coming off the bench, which personally, that's where I love him. I love him coming off the bench because that's where he puts the most impact in.
Jesus, Jello.
Heat versus Warriors. Warriors lose 4-0. Whoa.
Bro, hey, you better watch out. Acid Deadly's about to come right for you, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. D. White needs to be more confident shooting. I was watching, he just keeps passing. My boy needs to start putting up shots. 100%
He's a
correct.
role player. He's a role player.
He is 100% correct also, Tony. He is more of a role player, but my guy Cloud Acid is right, bro. He does have these opportunities where, and I'll give it to him here. He does shoot. He'll shoot the ball, but he'll miss like 3 in a row, and then that starts fucking up his confidence, which you would think it would most players, and it does him for sure. Then that's when he's like wide open. He's like, fuck, but I missed 3 in a row before this, pass out. And you're like, bro, no, just shoot that shit. And that's where Grant Williams, the other down, or when we played Milwaukee, there was one game where they just left Grant Williams open in the corner all game long. The dude had 12 threes, and I think he was like 12 for 29.
I get what y'all are saying. It's just the way that he is in that team. You guys already have so much star power and guys that are here to hit those shots and do the things that they do. He's literally there to facilitate the ball. He's there to just read the court and get the ball to the guys that can score the ball consistently. Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, your guy, Jason Tatum. All these guys can already shoot the ball. All of them can shoot the rock. He doesn't need to be trying to force shots.
I feel that. I feel that a lot. So, Justin, let me ask you one question before we move on to the ice. Who is your favorite player in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals? On the Western side, is it Steph Curry? Is it Luka? Is it Klay Thompson? And on the Eastern side, is it like Jaylen Brown? Is it Jason Tatum? Is it Jimmy Butler? Like, who is your favorite players that are going to be in the finals?
All right, I'm going to start with Eastern because it's an easy one. I've been betting on the dude all year. 20 points, easy. 20 points a game. Off the bench, too. You already know what I'm talking about. Tyler Herro. Give Tyler Herro. Give him a damn championship. That dude is cold, man. He can come off the bench.
He has one.
Oh, he does have a championship?
Yeah, they won his rookie year 2 years ago, 2019.
See,
2020.
They're going to run it back. I can feel it. Anyway, they give me Luka, man. Dude's an animal. He's like Jokic's little brother, you know what I mean? Like his little big bro. Like, I know they're related somewhere down the line, but they both ball, bro. They both ball, and I like watching them. So give me Tyler Herro and give me Luka Doncic.
A little bit of Dallas versus Miami series. I want to ask a question. How the fuck did Luka get that scratch across his face? Was that in game?
Yeah.
You seen it?
Someone scratched the shit out of it.
I just seen like pictures after the game, and they're like Luka's Scarface, and I was like, damn.
You ever seen the Avatar? Like whenever he starts getting his powers and that the arrow comes out. That's probably what it was. He's crazy, so he probably started getting the powers and had the
all the way down his damn face, bro. One more time for you guys. The Eastern Conference Finals is the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. Miami Heat up 2-1. Game 4 tomorrow evening. And then the Western Conference Finals, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks. Game 3 tonight, Golden State up 2-0. So let's go ahead and see if Dallas can fight his way or their way back into it.
Who's your favorites in both? We didn't answer yet. Neither you or I did. You go first.
So, and this is real unbiasedly. I'm just being 100% honest. Jimmy Butler is he's a problem. I like Jimmy Butler. He is a fucking problem.
He's a dog.
I also really like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown biasedly. To be honest, I like everybody on the Celtics, and that is probably a little biased. But bro, everybody can get a bucket. Everybody, whether it's Al Horford, whether it's Robert Williams on defense, whether it's Grant Williams on defense, whether it's Smart, whether it's Jaylen Brown, whether it's Jason Tate, like everybody is a fucking Pritchard, like everybody's a bucket. So I don't think I love everybody on the Celtics, but I just enjoy watching them because they're exciting. Everybody can score from anywhere, you know?
Yeah. Give me one answer, though. Give me one player.
Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum from each team. If I had to pick two. And then on the Western Conference side, obviously Steph Curry. But yeah, and then obviously Luka Doncic, bro. I love Luka. I remember season 1 when we were making RTP shirts, and I had an RTP shirt with Luka on the back. Still got it. I still got it somewhere around here.
So, you know me. You know where I'm going in the Eastern Conference Final. My guy, Derek White. I got to give it to him. I love seeing him there. I love seeing him in the spotlight.
Tell people the story of why you like Derek White so much. For people that are like, why the fuck is this guy dick riding the eighth man?
So I played not with Derek White, but I was on like JV and sophomore team while Derek was on varsity for my high school basketball team. And Derek is one of like 2 or 3 people to ever dunk on me. So love seeing him shine. Would love to see him in the finals.
Derek.
Yeah, shout out Derek.
On Tony.
Shout out.
But the Western side, bro, he's not playing right now, but I've always, Deadly can back me up on this, or sorry, Cloud Acid can back me up on this. Andre Iguodala, bro, that's my guy. I love Iggy. I always have. He's been one of my favorite players for a long time. But if I got to pick someone that's playing right now, after what Jordan Poole did to us, I got to go Poole. He's one of my favorite players right now, so.
Hey, Poole is balling. I wouldn't mind seeing like Poole versus Luke or Poole. All right, we're already seeing Poole versus like Poole versus Butler.
Bro, yeah, that would be a matchup. That would definitely be a matchup. I think Eric's got some technical difficulties going on. You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm trying to type a poll.
Oh. All right.
Sorry about that. Poll is out. Who's gonna win the NBA Finals? Obviously, only 4 choices to choose from. Justin, one more time, show people that fucking Hawaii view, bro. Let us know what your thoughts are, bro. Oh my gosh. What time is it there?
Can you guys see it?
Hell yeah, we can see it. What time is it there?
About 6:45.
6:45 a.m. The sun is rising over the beautiful Hawaiian ocean. There's people walking their dogs. There's probably somebody playing catch. People are on that American Western time, you know? Ooh, little puppy.
Dog just chilling, yeah.
What did we just started attacking the shit out of Justin?
You know dogs don't like me, bro.
You probably still got a fucking tooth hole in your calf from what's it called, huh? Coda?
Yeah, little Koda. Yeah, he bit the shit out of me. I got a chunk missing out of my damn calf.
Yeah, it's basically saying that his favorites are Luka and Tatum. Those are great options. Acid says, oh shit. Pickup at Lifetime, bro. We played with him and Josh Adams. So he's talking about Derek White. We played some pickup ball there too with him. And then Iggy. It's my guy, bro. I told you. I've been riding with Iggy for a long time.
Iggy.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get to the ice. What do you boys say? The ice. So let's start off with this Avalanche. Avs versus the fucking St. Louis Blues.
Spacely, you like that? You like that 2-1, Spacely?
Well, Spacely is a St. Louis. He's from St. Louis. He is a St. Louis Blues fan. I heard him talking about it yesterday in the Discord. And all we got to say here on RTP is, boom! Boom! Fuck that!
Let's go, Avs. Let's go, Avs.
Say let's go. 2-1.
Avalanche up 2-1. Then we have the Florida Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning is the 3 seed versus the 1 seed Florida Panthers. They're up 2-0 on Florida. Many predicted this, including the bookie Jason Zegan. He said, for some reason, I got Tampa Bay winning this. Florida can't do it. And look at it up. 2 up. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be the year of the Lightning. Who knows? Y'all dirty for that. Bennington wants all the smoke. You know what? So do we. You know, we have so many players on the Avs that can just, dingle dangle right into the championship.
And jangle.
And jangle. Yeah, I didn't even mention the jangle. Don't make us dingle dangle jangle on your ass. All right, St. Louis. We will do it, bro. Don't even talk about some of the players that we have are ridiculous. Scroll down a little bit, Tony. Let's talk about some more series that we have going on. We have the Calgary Flames versus the Edmonton Oilers. It is tied 1-1. I believe game 3 is tonight. I'll have to go ahead and check that and correct myself if I'm wrong, but I believe tonight. But that series is tied 1-1. And then we have the Carolina Hurricanes versus the New York Rangers. Carolina leads 2-0. Don't really know how. I don't see Carolina being as good as New York. But hey, scoreboard don't lie. 2-0, maybe on their way to the next round playing the 2-0 Lightning. That'll be a good series. Be a real good series. Who's going to the championship?
Not very competitive.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's kind of the same way in the NFL, and it's kind of the same way in the NBA. There's always that one more competitive division or competitive conference than the other. It just so happens to be that way, man. Justin, starting off with you all the way from Hawaii. How you feeling, man, about the ice? Who you got going to the championship? How you feeling about these series, bro?
Man, this series has been a blast. This has been one of the first years that I'm like diving into hockey. I've watched a game almost every night since the season started. Since that first puck hit the ice, I've been tuning in, watching fights. I have some ideas for cookouts and fist fights too. We're gonna start incorporating some ice on there and start breaking down what's going on these damn what I think is better than Showtime on the ice. You know what I mean? You get two of the best of both worlds. So I'm excited to see the Avalanche go all the way, and then I also think that the Florida Panthers are going to be able to do it as well on the opposite side.
Real quick, Justin, I was so distracted, not by the wind, but by your fucking view, bro. Look at this guy's view. I really can't fucking lie. I'm so jealous. The man has his toes in the sand, the sunrise behind him. I'm fucking salty as shit. I'm salty, bro. His view is crazy.
We're gonna do a RTP, vacay trip after all the hard work's done, for sure.
Hey, we already planning a cruise.
Yeah,
Tony, get you a little honey. Maybe there's a little shorty watching this that wants to go on the RTP cruise with us.
Yeah. I got you, dog. Let me try to find some more around.
Yes, sir, bro. My guy Cloud Acid, got to get to work, boys. Have a good show. I'll drop some bits before we go. My guy Cloud Acid may be dropping some bits. My boy, working on Sunday is forbidden by the Lord himself. He doesn't like it, not one bit. But if you did have to go to work, he would love for you to drop some fucking bits before you did. So, shout out to you. Shout out to fucking you. Hey, I'm straight, but a cruise is a cruise. Honestly, reading some of the shit Spacely says is so hard to determine what he's saying because he's a fucking bar. Like, Spacely could challenge Drake in a bar for bar, just like battle. You should have heard the shit he said yesterday. I quote, this is Spacely's quote. Hey boys, Glacier Nation, it's game day. Treat today like a hooker that got a brand new car. No more pussyfooting around. I was like, bar. Like, fucking bar. Like, and he was dead serious, but it was a bar. Like, put that shit in a Drake song. Sorry I'm late, boys. Busy morning, Don Clark. You know we appreciate you here. Shout out to, we got 2 out of the 3 Clarks. Can we get all 3 possibly in the chat? We will find out here on the Rick T podcast. Tony, swinging to you on the ice, buddy. How you feeling about these series? I know we're all fucking Avs fans here, man. We're up 2-1. But how you feeling on it?
Not too much details because I know we have some other stuff that we want to get to eventually here. We got some games for y'all in chat today. It's about to be fun. But here's my prediction, short and sweet. We got the Avs against Carolina in the finals.
Avs versus Carolina? That can't be possible. Oh, you're talking about like the Western Finals.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, Carolina. I was looking at Calgary thinking that was Carolina. I was like, no. Dude, that's not possible.
No.
Fuck. My boy out here dropping bits. IDK Pops is coming today. He's sick. Fuck. So the Clarks have been going through it. Before we get off of the ice, the Clarks have been going through it. So I'm real close with Dallas, Mike, and Don. Real close. Message them all the time. So Friday the 13th last week, right? Everybody knows that date specific is like, just be safe. Just fucking stay on your P's and Q's because it's Friday the 13th, right? Dallas sends me a picture. And he's like, my Friday the 13th was going good until this. It's an upside down car in the middle of an intersection. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, some lady ran a red light, hit me and my boy at work, and car flipped 3 times. And I was just like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, bro, but I'm good. Like, check out this news article. He was sending me news articles with like him climbing out the car and shit. And he's like, that's me. I was like, oh, hell no, Dallas. Like, what the fuck? Dawn always is posting videos of her at her work having to deal with some fucking bozos trying to rob. So Dawn fucking snatches him up by the fucking shirt and is like throwing him out of the store and shit. So you know that. And then we find out Mike is sick. The Clarks. And I understand what this comment, man.
Shout out
the Clarks have been barely surviving this week, man. Shout out to the Clarks. Y'all have been going strong, man. Clarks are going hard. So Justin, Tony has Avs versus Carolina Hurricanes in the finals. Who's your final prediction for the finals?
My final prediction for the finals is Avs and give me the Hurricanes. Give me the Hurricanes. Or even the Lightning.
That's who I got, is Avs and Lightning. I think Lightning pulled off.
I could see Avs, Lightning. Either way, Avs are going to be there. But it's either going to be, I know this is kind of heavy, but it's going to be Panthers, Lightning, or
you could go either way, man.
Yeah, or the Hurricanes. All right.
We're going to get into a quick commercial here on the Rick T Podcast. 36 minutes into the show, we got plenty more sports news, drama. We are invited to the parade when the Blues win. Fuck out of here, bro. St. Louis, that's your guys' like only sports team for a reason, okay? You guys are ass cheeks. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just talking shit. We're going to get into a commercial break here on the Rick T Podcast. On the other side, like my guy Tony said, we have a fucking ton of games for you fans here on the Rick T Podcast watching and in chat to go ahead and win a bunch of shit. Whether it's a big ass bag of a 15-pound bag of gummy bears, whether it's a signed sports card, whether it's some RTP merch, you guys are going to win a bunch of shit. And we have 3 exciting brand new games for you guys. So stick around. We got some NFL news and drama and a bunch of games for you guys on the other side. So go ahead and spread the word of the Rick T Podcast to your friends, your family, your loved ones. And we'll be back in about 5. Enjoy these commercial fucking breaks.
Yeah. Could have been Dab, could have been Scabs.
On your ass.
I got the sauce.
RSK, let it play, boy.
I got the sauce, I got the drip, I got the flow, I got the waves. I want a house, I want a boat, I want a place with all of them things. Make a new song, make it a hit. Time to get rich, time to get paid. I want a car, I want a range. I got the bars, real out the fame. Shoot for the stars, popping the clip and mix and murder whatever I spit. Come up with something unheard of, you know that I serve you. I know that's gonna exist. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas, circle my wrist. I'm doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. So carry a bag, I'm back on the list. Only a chance, so no, I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fence. First in the class, is swinging the bat. Now listen to that, no honorable mention. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas, circle my wrist. I got the bars, I got the bag. Put them in dab, let them in scab. I got the sauce, I got the drip, I got the flow, I got the waves. I want a house, I want a boat, I want a place with all of them things. Make a new song, make it a hit. Time to get rich, time to get paid. I want a car, I want a range. I got the bars, real out the fame. Shoot for the stars, popping the clip and mix and murder whatever I spit. Come up with something unheard of, you know that I serve you. I know that's gonna exist. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Foot on the gas, it's all on my wrist. I'm doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. Carry me a bag, I'm back on the list. Only a chance, so no, I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fence. First in the class, is swinging the bat. I'm listening to that, no honorable mention. You got a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas, and circle my wrist. I got the bars, I got a bag.
RSK, let it play, boy.
Murder this flow, lighting up the way, peace out the window. Me and my guy, just me and my kinfolk. Come for the slice, like my last name Kimbo. Out with the trunk, lace track to the mental. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil.
Listen up, as I keep it a buck, you don't need no luck. Keep getting up and muscle up and be you. Opinions just be looming fruit that can be passed by without having to be eaten. They be the truth. No need to buy into something that ain't cool in your view. As we keep it in the bug, let me tell you, you need that love. If you wanna get out to the total bliss, let's run till the end. Better duck the love blasting from all angles, slamming bodies like Kurt Angle. Call the angels, call whoever you want.
Let
Till
it
they
play,
blast in the
boy.
love and you already got in the mix with the strings and the sticks. Know what's coming from a lens. That potion with the means to make it down and sit in your face. When you fucking too hot, feel it in your body.
Only a chance, so no, I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fence. First in the class, swinging the bat. Now listen to that, no honorable mention. You in a bag, you in a bitch. Your foot on the gas, and circle my wrist. Doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. Secure me a bag, I'm back on the list.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Everything
I
say
gotta
with a
ask
grain of
Jello a
salt, okay?
serious question. Is Chase Claypool a number one receiver in your eyes?
Yes, with growth,
Over
he's still a
Demarcus
young guy.
Lawrence?
He will absolutely be a number one.
No. Right
wide
now,
receiver.
is he a number one wide receiver or is he number two?
I mean, on that
be
team,
honest.
he's number 2 right now. Last year, he was number 1, though.
So you think
This year,
you think on any other team he's a one?
I could name 12 teams right now where he could go to and be the number 1. Jacksonville Jaguars. You could keep going. You could go Seattle. You could put Claypool with Russell Wilson. He could look at. Yes, sir.
Over
Seattle.
Tyler Lockett and DK
Jello's
Metcalf?
smoking
Yep.
that mother shit tonight.
No.
We could keep this going. There's other teams as well where this man would be
Seattle?
number 1. Not
Chase
even
Claypool
close.
is not that good. So this is
Yes.
my exact point. Before we move on, I would
This
rather
one
debate
makes
the
sense.
fact. I
This
would rather
one makes sense.
debate
Hang
the
on.
fact that he is not a number one, and that you can debate that he is one of the top number 2s in the league. I'm not saying he's bad, but he is not a franchise number 1 receiver. He's not.
Giants, he could be a number 1 receiver. Absolutely.
New York.
Yes. No. Who? What are the other Giants in the league?
No, I'm just saying, like, you think in New York, one of the biggest stages in the world with his immature ass, he's going to be any better than Odell was.
But he's talking about pure athleticism. And when it comes down to pure athleticism and talent, Claypool's the number 1 wide receiver. In
Let's
New York.
talk about his pure athleticism. He can only run a mother fly route. When have you ever seen Chase Claypool double move somebody? When have you ever
all
seen
the time.
that?
His
Don't.
dig routes are
Don't.
clean. His separation. I mean, these are things he does. All right, let's talk about
Chase
it. Since we
Claypool
brought
is
it.
one-dimensional.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
don't know
people
these
are mad about
routes.
one dance on the
Routes
field.
that they're
This
running.
you can't call him immature. Where when you look at Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham Jr., the things they did. Odell fought a freaking kicking net, for example.
But have we
Clay-
ever have? I don't even think Odell's a number 1 in the Rams.
We're
He's
not,
not
a
even
fan
a
of
number
Odell
2.
on this. We're not a fan of Odell on this show, so don't throw that in our face.
And we are back with the Rick T podcast. You guys already know what it is, man. Had to show the fantastic Hawaiian view Justin is fucking doing the fucking show from. Jealous. Show the bird eye view from me. You gotta show the bird eye view from the fucking Colorado Springs studio.
Let's go.
And you know, you gotta have the Fort Collins studio. You know, he's got the basketball court in the background and shit. Let's go. Let's go.
Dunk on him, Derek.
Boys, appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out. Everybody watching, we appreciate you from watching wherever you guys are tuning in from. To get us started back from commercial break, I have a quick game for you guys and for everybody in chat before we get into Tony's and my NFL trivia games. So first off, this game is NFL or guess the NFL team based on their college. So basically what's going to happen is we got an O-line, a receiving core, a running back, and a quarterback slot. All that's going to pop up is their college logo, and I want you guys to guess what team they are.
Come on, Justin. We got this.
I think you guys could do it. I think you guys could definitely do it. So, NFL team, guess who? Based on their college. We're going to start with the expert level, and let's make it a little bit hard, huh? So, on offensive line, at left tackle, he went to Oklahoma. Left guard, he went to NC State. At center, he also went to Oklahoma. Right guard went to Tennessee, and right tackle went to Eastern Carolina. Any guesses here?
Justin, you're my Oklahoma guy. Come on.
So you played O-line at all those colleges?
No, there's an NFL team, and this is their O-line. This is what college they went to. What NFL team do you think it is so far?
Okay,
Is it
you
the
gotta
Bears?
go for
Is it the
OU.
Commanders? Who is it?
Give me the Titans.
You think it's the Titans so far, huh? And there's levels. You guys got 3 levels before we get into our final guesses. So this is
I'm gonna ride with Don on this one. I'm saying Miami.
Don's saying Miami. You think this is Dolphins? So Don's going Miami, Tony's going Miami, and Justin is going Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
I like it so far. Hold on, let me go ahead and pop the music on real quick. I had to get some background music in this bitch. There we go. All right. So this was the expert level. Again, Oklahoma, NC State, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Eastern Carolina. Are you guys ready for round 2? And I'll give you 2 more positions. So we'll give you the receiver positions. One receiver went to University of Southern California, USC, and the other receiver went to Central Miami.
So hang on. This is all one team, and you're showing me bit by bit, or is this different teams?
Nope,
This is
one
their
team.
position.
Yep.
And what college they
This is one NFL offense. This is where their starters went to college.
SC and all right.
And I lied to you guys. I guess there's 3 levels. Yeah, never mind. I didn't lie to you. What are we thinking here, fellas? What are we thinking here? Justin went Tennessee, but now Justin, has your perspective changed? Don and Tony, you guys went Miami. Is your perspective changed looking at the receivers?
In a way, because I see that USC. I feel like I'm looking at like the 2011 Pittsburgh Steelers here, but it's probably not them.
It's a current team, right?
Yeah, this is. I got this off of Bleacher Report Gridiron. So this is current. This is a current NFL offense.
I'm gonna stick with Miami for now. But I'm gonna wait for another clue.
All right. Justin.
Man, this is tough. Let me switch it to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. No, nice guess. I didn't really think about the Chiefs, and that's weird too because I tried to throw you guys off with this 3rd round, and it's weird that you guessed the Chiefs. I didn't think anybody was gonna guess the Chiefs. So round 3.
Oh.
You know what got it for me was USC. I thought Juju.
Yeah, that's it.
Good guess, Justin.
Fucking A. Justin got it, man, in 2 rounds. Hawaii, man. Got you thinking straight. It's got you thinking right, huh?
He's clear-headed. He's clear-headed out there.
That was impressive. It is the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Juju Smith-Schuster. They got freaking Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They got Patrick Mahomes. They got Travis Kelce. They have a bunch of fucking people on their roster. And then the Central Florida. I don't really know who that is, but I know it's not Tyreek Hill anymore.
It's Mecole.
Is it Mecole Hardman?
I'm pretty positive.
Oh, wow, man. Hell of a game, though, right?
Hell of a game.
That was good. Good shit, Justin.
That was a good game. Shit.
That was hard, bro. Yeah, that was a good guess, Justin. Let's move on, man. Before we get into Tony's Mind special games, we got a couple little tidbits of news and drama throughout the NFL before we get into the season. So, man, let's go ahead and look at this real quick. 2022 NFL strength of schedule. At the top, the hardest strength is the LA Rams at a .567 schedule. And this is based on last year's win percentage and lose percentage. And then at the bottom, go ahead and pop that banner down real quick. It's my Dallas Cowboys tied at 31st with the Washington Commanders. And if you look at the bottom 4, it literally is the whole NFC East. We have the easiest schedule in the league. So, man, can any of the NFC East teams step up? There was one NFC East team this offseason that went all in, though. And let's go ahead and talk about it. The Philadelphia Eagles. They have made some big-ass moves this offseason. They signed Harrison Reddick. They drafted Jordan Davis in the 1st round. They also traded for A.J. Brown with the Titans in the draft. They also got Nakobe Dean late in the 2nd. And then they signed James Bradbury last weekend when he got released from the Giants. The Eagles are going fucking all in. They have the 3rd easiest schedules in the league. Cowboys are going 4-13 regardless. Man, Spacely, fuck you, man. At least 3 easy-ass W's. It's fucking crazy the way that it works, man. So I want to ask you guys, Tony, Justin, What is your guys' perspective on the Eagles? I've been hearing a lot of rumbles on these guys are going to win the NFC East and these guys are real competitors for the Super Bowl now. I don't know. It might be biased. I don't know. So let's go ahead and ask you, Justin, how are you feeling on the Philadelphia Eagles with all their offseason moves?
Yeah, last year, man, I feel like the Eagles were the best team in the NFC East. Cowboys second, Commanders third, G-Men fourth. Unfortunately, they gotta figure that out. But Eagles this year, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they have a lot of the main components to go to Super Bowl. No, playoff contenders, yes, but definitely not a Super Bowl, man. But I mean, that James Bradbury pick really helped solidify their defense a little bit more. I think that's something that they were missing was a good secondary defender, and now they got him. James Bradbury's no sleep, and he's accustomed to the NFC East. I mean, that could be dangerous. And I don't know why you guys only trade to each other in the NFC East, if you could elaborate on that.
Honestly, I think it's more of like these players have like a mental rivalry inside the NFC East, like a real one. So they're like, oh, they don't want me no more? I'm going to get these motherfuckers back. Like, let me play them twice a year. So they'll sign to a rival team or get traded to a rival team. Like, they'll agree upon the shit. I was so scared Amari was going to Philly. I was like, fuck. He's going to eat us up. He's going to fucking eat us up.
I thought so, too. I thought Amari was getting traded over there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. But that honestly, you're 100% right. Somewhere with the NFC East, we love, like, staying in the NFC East. Watch Zeke go to New York. I'll be like, what the fuck? Tony, how you feeling about the Eagles, bro? They went all in this offseason. They have the third easiest NFL schedule going into this season. Can they do it? Can Jalen Hurts drive the boat?
So I think the two main pickups there are going to be Brown and Bradbury. Of course, I mean, that's really doesn't need to be said, but those are your two huge factors in what's going to happen with the Eagles season. Now, what I want to see is Jalen Hurts play at a Super Bowl contending level before I go ahead and say something along the lines of their contenders. But I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, so I think they have a good season ahead of them, and I think that's going to be your biggest problem as a Cowboys fan.
I like it, man. Me personally, I think they are more of a threat than last year. But, dude, I don't know, man. I think people sleep on everybody else in the NFC East. I think people just sleep on the NFC East in general. So when teams like the Eagles fucking trade for A.J. Brown and then they get 2 good draft picks, they're like, oh, fuck, that franchise has changed. Realistically, bro, it was not really the roster that was a problem last year because they led the NFL in rushing. Like, it wasn't literally the players that were doing it. I think it's the ownership and the coach. I put Nick Sirianni up here for a reason, bro. I don't think he is the guy. I think he's aggressive as shit. But I think that's his downfall is he's too aggressive to where Cliff Kingsbury and other coaches around the NFL are aggressive, but they're smart. He's aggressive and dumb. And I think that's where their biggest problem is the ownership.
Yeah, another thing I thought of, I mean, yeah, you guys pick up A.J. Brown, right? Eagle fans, that's a great pickup. But you got to remember, A.J. Brown was on a great Titans team where they went on a run. It looked like they were going to win it all. But it wasn't the A.J. Brown show, really. It was the Derrick Henry show. You know what I mean? So it's not that he's that much of a game changer. He is a great player, great size. You know, that's what you want for a receiver. But at the end of the day, is he your guy to take you to the championship, like a Devontae Adams, per se, or somebody like that? I don't know.
We're both like a Devontae Adams, per se. I don't know. That was smooth. I like that, though.
The Raiders aren't coming to the chip.
He's right, though. No, he's right. Is A.J. Brown this playoff, put the team on my back, let me carry you guys through the playoffs type of player? I don't think he is.
We don't know because we didn't see anything with the Titans because the Titans are not a pass-first team.
But let's think about it. Justin's 100% right, though. They had the chance. Derrick Henry was out for 8 weeks last year, and it still was the Derrick Henry show.
And he ended up.
They didn't adjust their offense, though. We didn't see a huge increase in passing out of them when A.J. Brown was out because they had a guy step up the very first game and kind of fulfill at least half of that role. You know what I mean? They stuck to their game plan. They didn't panic. They didn't change anything, which bit them in the ass in the end. So I would love to see A.J. Brown with a passing offense. So we'll see.
I agree with everyone saying in fucking chat real quick too. Let's go ahead and read some comments, bro. Dallas Clark is saying the Eagles will be good, but I don't think it's their year. When it comes to the NFC East, you don't have to be good. You just have to be better than the other bums. It ain't that hard. And as an NFC East fan, you're 100% right, man. If you get 9 wins, you're probably in, you know? I mean, unless, you know, the other team has 10 like the Dallas Cowboys. But, you know, Astro is saying it's 100% real hate in the NFC East. It really is, because the NFC East is a battle of average teams. The only reason anyone from the NFC East makes playoffs is because somebody has to win that division. And that kind of worries me. And that the world is kind of soft. They're eventually going to change that rule to be like, not everybody from each division needs to win. It's got to be everybody with the best records or best point differential. They're going to change it one day, and I'm going to be like, fuck, because you're right. You're 100%
right now.
Right.
That would benefit the AFC West, though.
You guys have a hard schedule. You guys, and you know what? Since we're talking about the AFC West, let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Where are you guys? The Raiders are tied for 7th in the hardest record. The Chiefs are tied for 5th in the hardest record. The Chargers are 10th for hardest record, and the Broncos are 15th for the hardest record. And I also have this. The wild AFC West. All 4 teams in the division are scheduled for 19 primetime appearances in 2022 too. So the pressure is on you guys.
I like it. I really do. The only thing I have a problem with is my Broncos have the 2nd longest travel schedule this year, behind the Seahawks. The Seahawks have the 1st. The 2nd is the Broncos. We travel the most. But in a sense, I get jet lag and stuff like that, but you're going to be in like nice hotels. You got great trainers. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think that they'll be all right, Tony. I think that a lot of teams deal with traveling schedules. A lot of athletes are used to it. This wild West AFC division, man, I don't know. I think that you're right, Tony. Like, Broncos might struggle with that a little bit, and they might be down there. I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm just saying, like, if we are to give predictions, I think that you guys could beat out the Chiefs. And I think that Chiefs will be the lowest. I mean, can't ever count out Patrick Mahomes, but they lost Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
I don't know. I could really see the Chiefs kind of plummeting. Chargers are a really good team, got really good coaching. I could see them, maybe winning the division. It's going to be a race between Broncos.
It's going to be super cool to see Patrick Mahomes actually have some competition.
Well, but piggybacking off what you guys are saying, the Chiefs are literally, I think, going to finish the lowest as well, because they're the one team in that division that didn't do anything to improve their team. So the Raiders, they trade for Devontae Adams. That instantly improves their team, being what's all going on. The Broncos finally get a franchise quarterback. That improves their team for what's going on. The Chargers were already a pretty decent team, and they got better by their draft picks, by trading. Defense. They got fucking Khalil Mack. Yeah, like their defense is fucking loaded now. They got better. The Chiefs, they definitely had some shit going on, but they lost Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu. That's 2 big players on offense and defense that you just lost. So, yeah, your team changed, but it changed for the worse, to where every other team in your division changed for the best. And then looking back at this, you have the hardest record or the hardest schedule out of all 4 teams in that division.
Well, they also had a pretty good draft. The Chiefs had a pretty decent draft for what they gave away this year. They did kind of recuperate from that. So the West is going to be wild.
Don't sleep on the AFC East this year either. Everybody but the Jets can take that division. The Jets got better. The Jets had a great draft. And they had a good draft last year.
They got a walking tank.
You got to watch Miami.
Yeah, Miami is going to be dangerous. The Tua can get Tyreek Hill the ball, and they got Jalen Waddle, and then they have fucking like 4 running backs now. Shit. Miami might be dangerous.
Give me Miami spread first game. Give me Tennessee plus points.
I like it. So, fun fact for you guys, since we're talking about Miami, before we move on real quick. You guys heard about that rookie safety that Miami had, Javon Holland, last year? He fucking led in rookies and picks and shit like that. He went to Oregon. So, Miami also signed Vaughn McKinley this offseason as an undrafted rookie. He also went to Oregon as the free safety next to Von Holland. They led the nation in picks at Oregon when they played together. So fucking look out for Miami's defense. I think Miami's defense could be fucking ball hawking. For real. Not even being biased on Oregon. They could be just dangerous as fuck. They're good at that shit.
Give it to him. Pick the ball. Give it to him.
Mm-hmm. That team is dependent on Tua. That team is dependent on if Tua is going to get better or if he's going to stay stagnant. Miami's dangerous this year if they can stay healthy. Or if Tua's going to fucking... I mean, they did get... Who'd they get? Tyrod Taylor? No, not Tyrod Taylor. They got somebody. They got somebody as their backup.
Let me take this one real quick. So Dallas Clark is saying you think Tyreek won't be the same. I think we're going to see a different type of Tyreek. We're going to see the Tyreek that makes 5-yard catches and turns them into 75-yard touchdowns. We're going to see the guy that makes plays after the catch. And I don't think we're going to see a lot of deep balls. We're going to see them short routes, and Tyreek Hill is going to be the game changer there. So we're going to see a different Tyreek, but I think he's still going to be just as good.
I agree we're going to see a different Tyreek, and I agree 100% that we're going to see the short route yard after catch Tyreek. My question with that is he's known as being that deep threat guy. So I wonder if switching his game all up will make him a little worse, or if it's just going to take him time to adjust to it, you know?
And if he can stay healthy, taking all those hits from those short routes.
And if you can stay out of trouble, bro, it is Miami. Maybe even better if they got rid of them sissy-ass uniforms. Are we talking Miami still? I love their uniforms. I'm not going to lie. Their uniforms are clean.
Depends on which one they're wearing. Some Sundays I'm like, what is that?
What the fuck is that? Tua is not close to Patty, primarily in arm strength department. Tyreek is going to specialize in those short yardage passes. Tua can't take the top off the defense. I think Tyreek's or outside the top 10 wide receiver by the end of the year. That doesn't surprise me, though. Tyreek doesn't need to be a top 10 wide receiver for Miami to be good because they have so many weapons. He just happened to be top 10 receiver with the Chiefs because Pat Mahomes was so damn good.
He has a cannon.
Yeah, dude. Like, Pat Mahomes is different. Like, I still think this is when Mecole Hardman's going to shine or Juju Smith-Schuster is going to shine. Because now Tyreek Hill's not there. Like, who the fuck else is going to go to besides Travis Kelce?
Yeah, Mecole and...
Pringle's going to go nuts.
Mecole and Hill are very, very similar. Like, very similar. If you look at all the stats. I mean, not necessarily stats because Tyreek's a monster. But I'm saying, like, if you look at, like, you know, height, weight, college stats, their speed, all that's very, very similar. So I think, like, Andy Reid, he's no chump. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. Can't count him out, but I could definitely see them struggling in this division. It's going to be like everybody's going to be like a game off.
Dude, sure. And I want to just a little sleeper pick too. They signed that Ross receiver out of Clemson, the one that won the national championship with Trevor Lawrence a couple years ago. He had like a heart problem or something, couldn't play this year or last year, and then came back this year and then went undrafted this year, and the Chiefs signed him. But he's mad good, bro. So he might be another player that Andy Reid was like, all right, no one's going to sign him. Like, here we go again. Like, I'm going to fuck you up with them. So watch him. Them sleeper picks. Some teams are good with sleeper picks. The Chiefs, the Patriots are good with sleeper picks. There's a bunch of teams that are just fucking cold with them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Before we move on real quick, Mahomes and Hill were the busted, broken, extended play kings. They're not smart, man. They're students of the game. It's what you do. You fucking capitalize off people's mistakes when you're a student of the game. You always don't have to be good. You just got to be better than the other person. It's just football 101 for you right there. As we were talking about this real quick, all 4 teams in the division are scheduled for 19 primetime appearances in 2022. Let's go ahead and look at the top 5 revenge games of 2022. So week 1, Russell Wilson travels back up to Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Damn, that's going to be a good game. I'm going to have to watch that one. Week 2, here we go. The Jags knocked out the Colts last season in the playoffs right in week 18. They travel back down to Jacksonville where they took that L in week 2. What will happen there? Week 4, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Super Bowl rematch. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. What's going to happen there? Week 6, this is another good one, and I think this might be the most anticipated game of the season if you really think about it. We have the Buffalo Bills at Kansas City, the 2022 our AFC divisional playoff round rematch. This is going to be a banger. And then week 9, we have another one. LA Rams at Tampa Bay, the 2022 NFC divisional round rematch. I'm excited for all these. Obviously, I know which one you're most excited for, Tony. Justin, which top 5 revenge game of 2022 are you most excited about? You're on mute, Justin.
Sorry, fellas. Hey, does it look all right? I can't see nothing. It's bright.
Let me see. Yeah, it looks great.
I think.
And I'll mute you so it's easier for you. I'll start muting you when you're not talking, and I'm muting you so it's easier.
All right, sounds good.
Honestly, Justin, you could have picked.
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Tony?
Said honestly, Justin could have picked a way better spot. That looks horrible.
Oh man. Sorry guys, I'll try better next time. I got you next time.
So Justin,
Next
I
time,
said, what is your
No,
fucking Dallas Clark is saying Bills in Kansas City is his favorite top 5 revenge game of 2022. Justin, I think we all know Tony is excited for that week 1 matchup when they travel up to Seattle. He gets to finally smash his old team. That's going to be exciting. But Justin, which one are you most excited for, your top 5 revenge game?
I'm excited for Broncos versus Seattle as well, because I'm excited to see if they start Drew Lock. I know that he's losing the race right now with Geno Smith, but if they start Drew Lock and then they start, of course they're going to start Russell Wilson, but you know what I mean? That's primetime football right there. It's going to be interesting to watch and see, who's better, who won the trade. I mean, obviously Russell Wilson is the guy that you can put the number on, but we'll see how he does in Denver. And man, I'm hoping he has a good year and makes it interesting.
He's got to have a good year and make it interesting. That's the only way he solidifies his spot there in Denver, honestly. If he goes to Denver and loses to Seattle week 1, bro, it might be fucking drama for real, bro. And I'm going to die laughing if he loses to Seattle. I want to see it. Before I get to your crazy facial emotions, Tony, we do have somebody new in the chat. Almonds, all top 5 of the NBA. Point guard, Jordan. Shooting guard, Steph Curry. Small forward, Durant. Power forward, James. Center, Antetokounmpo. Is this what your facial emotion was for, Tony?
Yeah, bro, you gotta be a Bucks fan. Antetokounmpo, the best center in NBA history. You gotta be a Bucks fan, and you gotta be pulling a pressure.
He's not even a center.
This is everything else I agree with, bro. But come on, that's horrible. That is awful.
Yikes.
Oh my.
We're not going to go back to NBA. We're going to keep it moving on this NFL train. I do have a comment from a rookie. He's a first rounder, and he was a baller at Alabama last year. Jameson Williams. You guys may have seen a bunch of highlights. You may have seen him in the national championship before he got hurt. But the guy's a stud. He is now a starting receiver for the Detroit Lions, and he had something special to say. So Lions rookie receiver Jameson Williams is wearing number 18 to rep Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss. And he also said in his interview, hopefully they can pass me some game. Wow. So a big tribulation of 2 big athletes for his former team, or maybe not. Randy Moss never played for the fucking Lions, but he still did wear number 18. So Justin, starting with you, bro, how you feeling on this one?
Man, it's a good tribute. I'm excited to see what Jameson Williams does. I like watching him all year. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you see all these like rookie wide receivers come in, and nobody's really a Justin Jefferson or what's the dude who's right behind Justin Jefferson balling out last year? Jamar Chase.
Yep.
I don't know why I couldn't think of it. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think he'll be a Jamar Chase, that's for sure. But we shall see. It's cool that he's paying homage to those people, though.
100%, bro. 100%. Tony, how are you feeling on Jameson Williams saying, hopefully they pass me some game, because he's wearing number 18 to rep the all-time greats, Randy Moss and Calvin Megatron Johnson?
I mean, he's kind of paying his respects to some great players there. So, but you got to put in the work if you want to get them balls that they were getting back in the day. You're not just going to get handed it to you because you got some college experience and you do a little bit here and there and you wear the right number. A lot more to it, but I get what he's saying. He's trying to show some respect and he's trying to lay out his legacy. So,
guys, I'm going to be real here. Jameson Williams, I didn't personally choose him for my rookie of the year, which we're going to get to here in a second. But man, I think this guy has rookie of the year caliber written all fucking over him. And not just because he played at Alabama with Bryce Young, not just because he's fucking 6'3", 189 pounds and can fly like a car. Not because of that. Because this guy, again, is a student of the game. He tore his ACL or hurt his knee in the championship game. But he was the guy that basically led that team to the championship game. That was the receiver at Alabama that people were talking to. It wasn't a Jalen Ruggs. There wasn't a Jerry Jeudy. There was a Jamison Williams. And for everybody who didn't know, this guy transferred from Ohio State. So he already had a great career at Ohio State, wanted something better, came over to Alabama and played instantly. This guy is a fucking stud. I don't really think he needs any game passed down from the greats, but, it can never hurt you. So I think this is a great move by Jamison Williams, and I think he is a fucking did. As your boy Q would say, he's a did. I think so, as long as Jared Goff ain't throwing him the ball.
And I agree with that. That's why I left this comment on the screen so long.
Who else do they have?
Anybody.
I think we're sleeping on Jared Goff, too. Are we forgetting Jared Goff was in a Super Bowl for fucking less than 5 years ago?
But what has he done since then? Got traded.
What has Tom Brady done since his Super Bowl?
Been a year.
Retired. He's fucking retired and came back.
Yeah. All in a year. That's more than Jared Goff's done in the 5.
I don't want to hear about it. Man, talking about starting quarterbacks in Detroit, let's talk about the starting quarterbacks down in Carolina. Sam Darnold is currently in the lead, but the Panthers starting quarterback job is up for grabs, says Panthers GM Scott Fritter. So they have PJ, all right, Rick bugging. No, bro, I'm not bugging. I swear I'm being real. So they have PJ Walker. They now have Matt Corral, and now they have Sam Darnold. And let's not forget, I don't think Cam Newton is off the roster yet. So Justin, starting with you, my boy, how are you feeling about the starting quarterback situation down in Carolina? What do you think they should do?
Give me PJ, man, the XFL star. I think that he deserves a chance over the other guys. So we'll see what they do. They got to be smart, though. They need a good quarterback. And, I like the way that dude played. But like I said, man, he's in the XFL. Didn't he get a couple snaps towards the end of the year? He played like a game or two, right?
Yeah, he did. PJ Walker's a stud.
Yeah, he's good, man. So I want to see PJ get a chance.
I feel that 100%. And, he has experience in the NFL. He has experience in the XFL. He's here for a reason. So I 100% agree with you. Tony, how are you feeling about the starting quarterback spot down in Carolina?
Who's the young buck?
Matt Corral. He just got drafted out of Ole Miss.
Give him a shot.
Yeah?
Give him a shot. You guys have already done this back and forth. You've already been going through all this. Start fresh. Give the young guy a shot.
That's my thing, too. I think they took him in the second round. I don't understand why take a quarterback so early to really not give him a shot.
Use the first 2 weeks to literally take these guys in and out and see who can compete in a live game. Use the first 2 weeks and take guys out each quarter and just rotate them.
Just give them all a chance, man. Panthers need a change. Start the rookie. Don's with you, Tony. Don is with you on that 150%, bro. Honestly, I think start the rookie too. Matt Corral is good, man. He had a great career at Ole Miss. I think he can get the job done. And, you're already in the rebuilding stage, kind of like what Tony said. You're already kind of at the bottom of the barrel. Why not give the rookie a chance? That's like the Jets drafting Zach Wilson and then not playing him because they didn't think he was ready. Like, why the fuck did you take him so early, and why did you take a quarterback? You suck. Use him.
Yeah, give the guy a chance.
I'm with you 100%, man. With you 150%. One more topic before we get into our fucking dope ass games of the day. We finally took our rookie of the year predictions, our early predictions, man. So looking at them real quick, I have Giants defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau. Maybe a little biased. I don't know why you would think it, maybe a little biased. Go Ducks. But I have Kayvon Thibodeau. I think he's going to run a train on the whole NFC East and on the whole NFL in general. Not to say that they're going to be good, though. I just think Kayvon Thibodeau is going to do the damn thing. Sergio has Falcons wide receiver Drake London from USC, the number 7 or 8 overall pick, man. No one really knows who their quarterback's going to be. Is it going to be Mariota? Is it going to be Riddler out of Cincinnati? No one really knows that, so I think we need to figure out that before we figure out anything else. And
That's
then Justin,
be a great matchup, by the way.
And yeah, it is. That's a good quarterback battle. 150%. You're right on that. Because they're a lot alike, real similar.
Am I the only one that likes QB battles? Like, I'm very interested in them.
I like QB battles for certain teams.
Unless it's my team. Then I have a problem with it.
That's what I'm saying. For certain teams in certain situations, I love them. So for the Falcons right now, where I don't care about them and they've sucked. Yeah, I love this QB battle.
But I like both quarterbacks.
I love this. But for when like Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love, when they drafted Jordan Love, I was like, this quarterback battle sucks. They're considering this shit. Like, what? Like some quarterback battles just aren't meant to be, but this one is fucking meant to be.
I'm here for it.
You're 100% right. Taking a walk through the forest, huh?
Yeah, honestly, I was cooking on the beach. I had to get off of there. I couldn't even see the damn screen when I was cooking. So I was like, man, I got to get out of here. But,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Hit up the pool.
Walk around.
You're good, man.
I'm not near the pool, just near the beach now. But I'm still here, still talking. I'm just gonna kind of take a little stroll. And
you're good, bro.
You could pop me. You could keep me on and just.
Yeah, Dallas is saying Justin sounds better. Yeah, he does. There's no wind. I just hear the birds chirping. There's chickens fucking walking around.
Damn chicken.
I thought you were in
lunch
Hawaii
right there, bro. Go ahead and get yourself some lunch.
I was like, just kidding.
You guys want some lunch? wild chickens, man. They just cruise around everywhere.
That's fucking dope, bro. Justin, we were just talking about a rookie of the year. I had defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants. Sergio had receiver Drake London for the Falcons. And you and Tony agreed that number 1 overall pick for the Jaguars, Trayvon Walker, was just going to run the whole rookie showcase. So let's come to you guys real quick. Justin, why is Trayvon Walker the dude?
I think that it's going to be a defensive player that's going to get rookie of the year this year. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because, Georgia had about 10 of them go in the first round. So there's no way that any of the other ones are, out of the picture. Quay Walker, the stud D lineman Terrence Williams, I believe is his name. But give me Trayvon Walker to win it all. Just because he's in the spot where Jacksonville really needs a player like him. So he's going to have the ability to show out and showcase his skills, and I think that he has the ability to do that.
I love it. Tony?
Dallas Clark is saying Jelani Woods is for Indy is my pick. I'm not biased. You're very biased. But we're just going to – I agree. Justin kind of said it all. This guy's a dog. He's all-around athletic. He can do everything. I would love to see a defensive player win some awards this year. Even the past 2 years, I've been predicting offensive players because all of these picks are offensive awards. I want to see some defensive players get some credit this year.
I feel it 100%, man. Hey, to each its own. But, fellas, it's time to get into some fun things. So, Tony, would you like to do your game first or my game first? Your game first or my game first?
Sorry, I was on mute. It's got to happen at least once or twice a show. Otherwise, it's not the Ricky podcast.
What, being on mute?
Yeah. Justin, if you can hear me, which game do you want to do first, Eric's or mine?
Let's do yours, Tones. Let's do yours.
Okay.
Let's get into Tony's game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're calling this the 17-0 challenge. So the way this works, we're popping up a ticker with all 32 NFL teams. Every offense,
y'all can see that.
Yeah, we can. Every offense has positions. So we have a quarterback, a running back, 3 receivers, a tight end, an O-line, and a defensive line, right? We're going to spin the wheel. Or actually, first off, we're going to pick a position. We're going to spin the wheel. And whatever team it lands on, we're going to try to build our own 17-0 fantasy football team from that team, basically. So if we land on wide receiver and it lands on the Chiefs, we can pick any of receiver that we want on our team for one receiver spot, and then we have to respin for our next. You understand what I'm saying? We are going to give
taking quarterback last, no matter what.
Last.
So whatever team it lands on, we got to take that quarterback.
Quarterback last, and we are going to give the fans some vote and some say so, and a couple of our picks here. Let's go ahead and decide on that right now. Let's give our fans, how many positions is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's give our fans 3 picks.
Let's give them a wide receiver. Let's give them 2 wide receivers. There's more to pick from.
Okay, let's give him 2 wide receivers, and let's give him.
Everything else is kind of like whatever we land on.
Let's give him a defensive player.
So defense is all around.
Oh, okay. Well then,
defense.
I think we should do a defensive position group because you don't have a choice in like a defense. Like if we land on the Chargers, we have to choose the whole Chargers defense. You know. But there's not a choice in that.
Okay.
You know, so maybe we should do like either from a team you can either choose their defensive line, their linebacking core, or DBs. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
There we go. Yep.
All right. So let's go through and let's start with running back.
Let's start with running back. This is our choice. Justin, did you hear the rules of the game?
Yep.
It's a beautiful view. You have beautiful views all around you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and show the people what you're working with now. Palm trees, a nice, beautiful green grass field. I know you guys heard that chicken.
They're just kicking it. They're just kicking it.
Fucking
all right. We ready for this? Don's ready.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, let's see who our running back is.
Hold up. There we go. Running back. Oh, I was about to say we got a good choice. Fuck here.
Oh man.
So hear me out. Hear me out here. The Chiefs. There's really 2 options here at running back. There's fucking Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then there's that number 1 guy. I forget his name.
Number 1.
Yeah, I think we're going Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, I think it's Williams.
Yeah, it's Williams. Yeah, you got to go Hillard.
Yeah, we got already a vote in here.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire it is. Damn. That's not a 17-0 team. It may be. It may be.
I mean, Clyde puts up numbers, but I get you. Yeah, they do pass a lot.
Edwards-Helaire, baby. All right. So, next, let's go to our first receiver spot.
Are we removing these?
Yeah, yes, remove that. So we can't choose from the same team. So first off, pop the positions back up.
Yep.
And let's give the fans our first choice.
Let's give the fans. Where are we going? Wide receiver, defensive position. What we got going on?
My boy Matt Baracci in the motherfucking chat. Let's fucking go.
Oh, Matt. Happy Sunday, Matt.
You already know what it is, Matt. Wide receiver. We got the first vote. Wide receiver
Dallas
first.
Is 1 wide receiver. Can we get like 1 or 2 more votes in chat so we make sure we're doing this all right for everybody?
What do the fans want to vote on? Do they want to vote on a wide? Well, there's really only 2 options. They want to vote on one of their 2 wide receivers, or do they want to vote on their defensive position? Let us know.
We got 2 wide receivers and a defense.
Let's get 1 more vote in here, so at least we can break the odd numbers.
Matt, just so you know, we're making a 17-0 fantasy team using the randomized wheel spinner. QB goes last.
That's what we're doing. What do the fans want to vote? You guys want to vote one of your 2 wide receivers, or do you guys want to vote your defense? We got Dallas Clark saying wide receiver. We got Don saying defense. And then my guy Spacely is saying wide receiver. Let us know what the fans want to draft in the 17-0 challenge. You guys got about 10 seconds.
In the meantime, we kind of got screwed on running back.
That's why I was like, fuck, that was a bad pick. I wish it would have been Dallas.
We're not looking good for a 17-0 team right now.
Lit, let's go. Wide receiver, defense, wide receiver. Okay, that's the smartest way to go.
All right, so we'll do another wide receiver chat.
Wide receiver, this is for the fans. Let's see what team they get to choose from for their wide receiver position.
Don, fuck it, wide receiver. All right, let's go. Who we got?
The wheel is spinning.
Oh!
Great choice.
Oh,
Great
no!
choice, wide receivers. Great
Oh,
choice.
no.
How?
Slim pickings.
Bro, that literally landed on the Cowboys.
Nah, bro, I kept going.
You got.
Look,
All right, this is going to be interesting to see where the fans go.
CD. Dallas is not. Oh, AJ Brown, yeah.
Or
all right,
I don't know. I don't know if
Well, we're gonna wait for everybody to put in their choice. You got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
I vote a respin.
You can't do that.
Bro, that literally landed on Dallas and said winner is Eagles. What do you mean it can't do that? If they can do it, we can do it.
No, it was still ticking. It doesn't like stop. It just slowly stops. Chat, is everybody good with AJ Brown?
Browns. AJ Brown. I would personally go Devontae Smith. But yeah, AJ Brown's not a bad choice.
Fans pick. Gotta go Brown. All right, there we go. All right, chat.
I had CD.
We're gonna
for
go
Dallas.
ahead with
who didn't?
Yeah, CD would have been the best choice for Dallas for sure.
I know. I'm like, who didn't have CD locked up? All right, so let's go one of our picks.
No more Chiefs, no more Eagles, and RTP group is on the clock.
That was a good pick by the fans.
Let's decide, fellas. Pop up the positions one more time.
Not looking good. Yeah, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. The 17-0 team is about to be 0-17. What the fuck?
You also personally cheer for the boys, so I don't want to hear that.
That's true. Let's go tight end, fellas. Let's get our tight end off the board.
Tight end. I like
what do you think,
end.
Justin? Right. You like it?
Yeah, I like tight end.
All right, let's
Slim
get
pickings this year.
Let's go spin that wheel.
Give us the Raiders. Chiefs are already out of the picture, so we got to go Raiders.
Spin that. Click that shit like 3 times. Get it a nice little go route.
It's going. It's going.
There we go. Oh, fucking okay.
Dawson Knox.
I can mess with Knox.
Yeah.
I can mess with Knox.
Dawson Knox.
I don't know if we're going 17-0.
Hell no, we might go 8-8, 8-9.
We are not doing good right now. Knox for sure. Awesome.
Dawson Knox. Yeah, dude, it is not looking good, bro. All right. What do we go? Another one of us?
Yeah, let's try to get ourselves another wide receiver here.
All right, we're going wide receiver here. It's all about the defense. That's your guys' next pick. Next round. Spin that shit. Spin it up. Come on.
No, don't do Packers. Don't do
Who do we choose receiver-wise from here?
Valdez Scantling.
Oh, man.
You have to.
Oh, shit. Adam Schefter, breaking news. Packers sign Odell Beckham Jr. What?
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't know why that just happened. What?
You gotta go Valdez Scantling here, in my opinion. Over Lazard.
Valdez
Scantling. You can go Lazard. Yeah, you can go Lazard, but jeez.
He said, y'all sound like sketchy fantasy owners. You don't think you could win with this roster? Packers D is all right. No, but this isn't the defense. This is the fucking receiver spot.
How you
Your guys' defense spot is next.
How you spell the other last name for that dude?
Just put Valdez Scan, S-C-A.
Yeah, it's Scantling, like S-C-A-N-T-L-I-N-G.
We're doing okay. Like, we're not great right now. We definitely.
I mean, we can make some trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got trade-worthy players. All right, fans, let's give them a defensive position.
So you guys can choose from linebacker, D-line, or D-backs. Thank you, Spacely, for that.
Perfect. All right, let's go, fans. Spin it up. Let's see what defense they land on, and let's let them choose their positional core.
Defense for the fans.
DB.
For the fans.
Sandy's going DB. Hey, let's let them choose. They don't have to be locked before their team. So let them choose. Like, so say it lands on the Chargers, then they can choose from whatever defensive position they want. You know?
I'm down, yeah.
So spin the wheel, and then we'll let them vote on what positional group.
I like that.
That was a good spin. That was a good spin. Oh. You got to take the DBs here. Fans? I feel like Ray Austin, but you got to take the DBs here.
It's the fan choice.
They got Mika Fitzpatrick. Who do they got at linebacker?
Bush.
Oh, yeah, Devin Bush. Yeah, it's Devin Bush, right?
Yeah.
I'm going. Wait.
You got Cam Hayward.
They have Watt, don't they?
Go line. Yeah, you got Watt too.
Oh, they
TJ
do
Watt.
have Watt. Oh,
yeah, TJ Watt. That's a great pick.
That is a great defense. Yeah,
we got one vote for the Steelers D line with TJ Watt.
Yeah, we need more votes than Dallas. Dallas counts as 137 votes, but we need some more. Don counts as 137 too, so we're good to go.
Let's go.
All right, linebackers.
Is that Watt? Unless you count Watt as a linebacker. Nah, I count him. I count him as.
You can drop back.
Hayden's DB too. Yeah, I mean, hey, and we can make this fun. We'll choose all like since they're choosing or D line or linebacker, whatever one we want to put it under. We can keep spinning for the line or for the other two.
So I count Watt as a linebacker. He's an outside linebacker.
I count him as a D lineman, but he can play both. Yeah, so I guess you count it. I guess you count that linebacking core. So put Steelers. And then in parentheses, maybe put like Bush and Watt.
Oh, good.
Did you almost get hit by a flea?
Yeah, man. I'm good. Cheers. Yeah, this dog wanted to join the show.
That's fucking kind of funny. All right. So let's go. What positions do we got up?
Chat still has a wide receiver. They just got defense, so we'll leave wide receiver. Should we go O-line?
Let's spin. I think we spin for a defensive position. RTP boys spin for a defensive position.
All right.
You guys down for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I love live TV.
Let's see what we get here. No more linebacking core, so it's between the DBs and the defensive line. Oh, baby. Oh, fucking A, bro. We're getting robbed. We're getting rigged. We're getting fucking rigged here.
We're getting rigged.
Ravens.
These are our choices. We got D-line or DBs?
Gotta go DBs.
Yeah, I gotta go DBs too. They got
Humphreys,
Peters.
I like they just got homeboy too. Pickett or Pickens.
Pickens. Yeah, give me the DBs here.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so the fans have another receiver position, right?
Yes, they do.
You guys want to spin for our O-line and then give them their receiver position?
Yeah, let's not stick chat with O-line. Let's go ahead and make that our problem.
Let's do it. Spin it up. Click, 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 click.
This is kind of whoever it lands on, we get them. So,
give us the Colts. Give us the Colts. Let's go. That's a start to a 17-0 season, Dallas Clark. Let's go. Come on now.
Let's go.
All right.
I said that shit as we were picking.
All right. Chat, you guys want to do your wide receiver? Or do you want to take the last defensive spot? Let us know.
Let us know.
Got a blue heart for the Cowboys because they keep getting rigged, right? It's booty.
Wide receiver.
We got a wide receiver.
Okay.
We got a wide receiver spot here. We got another wide receiver spot here.
Okay.
2 wide receiver spots.
Give the fans what they want. They want a wide receiver spot. Let's give them a wide receiver spot. Ding dong. The spin is live.
Basically said wide receiver 2.
Ooh,
there it is.
We finally got what we wanted, boys. I think this is unanimous. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let us know.
I'm already typing it, but you guys still vote in chat if you change your mind. Just let me know.
Hey, and real quick, delete DEF. Just have the line. Yeah, it's just throwing me off.
The what?
DEF, defense. Delete that. And just have a line. You know what I mean? There we go. It was just throwing me off a little.
Got it.
All right, so
CD. Yep.
Dallas is saying, what do you say?
Wide receiver defense, wide receiver defense.
That's what
so we're going back to defense for chat. For the last spin, you guys are getting your defense, and then we're finding out you guys are getting your defensive line. and then we're finding out who we're stuck with quarterback for our 17-0 team. We ready for this?
That's the scariest part here, huh?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, all right.
Holy shit. No.
Oh, don't do it.
Wow.
Oh, that's
So we got
tough,
we
bro.
got Jets D
Hey,
line.
actually, didn't they just take the friggin' walking tank in the draft?
Oh, they took they got old boy out of Florida State.
Yeah, that big dude.
What's
Huge.
his name? Johnson, the one from Last Chance U.
Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah.
All right. And they have what's his face that got drafted first over or a couple years in the top 3. He's on D line. Williams or something like that. He's funny.
Williams.
Don
Quentin
Clark's
Williams.
liking it. Spacely's not liking it so much.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad pickup for D line. If it was
I don't
any other
either.
position, it would have been
The
been
Jets
painful.
defense as a whole would have been a problem, but just the D line will take.
So show our roster real quick. Let's see before we even spin for quarterback if this is possible. So at running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. At receivers, we have AJ Brown, Valdez Scandling, and CeeDee Lamb. At tight end, Dawson Knox. O-line, Colts. Linebacker, we have Steelers. D-line, Jets. DB, Ravens. Honestly, we have a fucking solid team.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's coming together.
I think the weakest spot on our team is Valdez Scandling. We got fucked with that one.
And he's still kind of a dog. He shows up every other Sunday.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Valdez Scantling's been like my third receiver in my lineup for about two and a half years now. For fantasy, like I always have him because he's dependable. If you know what I mean, if you have a player who has a bye, anything like that, Valdez Scantling is a pretty safe pick.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Spacely.
Spacely, we'll answer this question after we find out what QB we got.
That's facts. Yeah, you said moneyline bet Dallas Cowboys or the fantasy team. Who has a better record this year?
Okay, Don. Looks
Looks
like
like one of my
fantasy
favorite
teams.
fantasy teams. Ooh, I like it. Let's go.
All right, let's find out who that quarterback is. 17-0 season.
Come on,
the line.
Chiefs. Come on, Chiefs.
Chiefs are
Come
gone.
on.
Chiefs are gone.
Fuck. Oh no,
bro, no way.
We could have ended up worse.
I'll take it. I mean, we've been talking highly about Tyreek Hill. They got Mike Gesicki. Tua really needs to step up, man. I mean, I can really see the Dolphins really taking off this year. So I'll take it.
Tua Tagovailoa, put it in there.
And what did we say earlier? They solidified their defense. You were saying they got Javon Holland and the other guy out of Oregon. So if they led the nation at Oregon with the most interceptions, I could easily see them running it like that at Miami as well.
So any team that you see on here, we never touched. Every other team that we came across was removed. We go into it in 15.
Yo. Oh
man.
15.
All right, so let's get back to the question. Dallas Cowboys are the fantasy team. Who has a better record? Pop our team back up. Justin, what's your answer here?
Well, Dallas doesn't have CD because we have CD.
Nah, CD plays on both. He's like an FCF player.
Dallas doesn't have Colts defense, or D-line, O-line, I mean. Shit, this is a weird draft, but I like it. I mean, Colts O-line, our defense is solid. We got CeeDee Lamb, Dawson Knox. I mean, he's going to have to really perform for us to pull this off. But give me our fantasy team.
Tony?
I'm confident in it. I'm taking our fantasy team over Dallas. I think our defense is solid all around. We got the O-line for the Colts. Clyde Edwards-Helaire can do something with the ball with the good line. So, and I'm confident in CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown. Now Tua getting them the ball is kind of where we're gonna have to run some reverses.
Okay. I like that. And he said, what division is our fantasy team in? I like that. So honestly, unbiased as well. I have our fantasy team as well. Like Justin said, Dallas doesn't have necessarily the Colts O-line or the fucking Jets D-line. Like, we have a lot of stacked positions on our team. Like I said, the weakest part of our team is Valdez Scantling. And like you guys pointed out, he still shows up about 6 out of every 18 Sundays, So I'm confident in that. I'm confident in our receivers and our running backs, and especially our offensive and defensive line and defensive core to do the damn job. So, yeah, give me our fantasy teams, man. I see 11 wins with this team at least.
I like 11.
11 wins at least.
11's a good number.
I like that, man. I like that. You guys, I think we had a fucking great 17-0 challenge. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do this again because we didn't hit the 17-0 mark. Unless anybody in chat thinks we're 17-0.
I think we might we might just get out towards the end.
I think
man.
13 with the team is what Don's saying.
I think 13.
Maybe if we can pull some trades, we get 12 wins.
I like that. I like that, fellas. Well, that was the 17-0 challenge. Tony, honestly, great segment, great game to choose for Rick T Sunday. I had a lot of fun doing it, man. Let's get into a quick commercial break, man, before our last and final couple segments. We're going to do NFL trivia. That's what I brought to the table. 10 questions. The final 3 questions worth 3 points. Whoever finished with the most points out of you two will unfortunately win nothing. But anybody with the most points out of chat is going to win something special, a 15-pound bag of any candy of their choosing.
Oh, yeah, I don't need all that.
As long as it's on Amazon. As long as it's on Amazon, y'all can just let me know what kind of candy you want. We're going to go ahead and send it on out, man. But enjoy these quick commercial breaks, man. On the other side of it, like I said, we're going to get into some NFL trivia, some breaking bread, and get you guys on with the rest of your Rick T Sunday. So you guys enjoy these commercial breaks. We will be back in about 4 minutes.
For many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but it was still a kid with a dream.
The $1,000 showdown started off with a bang and turned into something I never thought it could be.
I feel I still have room to improve. I still set goals for myself to strive for. I'm never complacent.
Everyone had a motive. Everyone wanted to grind. And everyone wanted that money. But who wanted it the most is what it came down to. Where alliances started, alliances were also broken.
I feel like I don't know, I'm not gonna say nothing.
My phone a friend just got here. He's on his way to the library now, but he approves of my pick.
Some from friends to foe.
Hey, Eric, have you ever heard of a domino effect? So when something happens to somebody, something else happens to somebody else?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Don't you do it to me, guy.
Don't you?
I'm sorry,
that's jacked up. 6 teams made it, but who wanted it the most? Who was going to do anything for that money? And most importantly, for that championship?
Incomplete. Fuck the Jets, the Brady Bunch, Frosty's Butt Fumbler, oh hell no, or Beans Above the Frame.
While some are looking from the sidelines, someone is going home with the gold. The league is just heating up. It didn't start week 1. The pressure starts now. The draft, the trades, that's all over with now. It's time to fight till the end. To some, fantasy football is just a game. But for us, fantasy football is life. Y'all want to have a dance battle?
He freezes.
Bro.
Oh shit! Yo, New York's getting it poppin'.
Chicago, what you got?
Hey.
Oh, Tennessee!
Tennessee!
Sacramento! LA!
Oh my god, this is just way off.
Minnesota!
No, bro, I'm shutting this down. Let's move on.
Jacksonville!
Right here.
Hey, let's hit Kansas City!
I can do that one.
Hey!
What's up,
Dang it!
Hey, you gotta pull up.
Hey, look at Montana. Oh, shit, Montana's going stupid. Brooklyn.
Nah, bro. Get the fuck down, bro.
New Jersey.
Damn.
Denver. This is the Ricky Podcast, Season 2, Episode 19. I am your host, Eric, along with Jello Retro to Tony Page. We are out of here.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
And we are back with the Rick T Podcast. Yes, sir. Justin from Hawaii. Tony from FOCO and myself from Colorado Springs, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's at home, at work, maybe you're on your way to the liquor store or the grocery store. Who knows? But we appreciate you for tuning in and having fun with us here on the Rick T Podcast. Lil J6, yo, just an hour, almost 2 hours late. My boy in Hawaii, yes, sir, man. My guy in Hawaii living large, palm trees around him, fucking wild chickens everywhere. It's beautiful out there, man. Jealous. Said it multiple times. Jealous, man. But it is time to get into one of my favorite things to do here on the Rick T Podcast, man. Time for some NFL trivia, man. What do you guys think, huh?
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
So the way this is gonna work. Hold on. All right. The way this is gonna work. NFL trivia. You guys already know what it is, man. I got 10 questions for you. 7 questions worth 1 point. The final 3 questions, question number 8, 9, and 10, all worth 3 points. Everybody keep track of your own score, and I want everybody to be honest with us here. Tony, Justin, obviously, I know you guys are going to be honest. Spacely, a little worried about you, though. Okay? Bars. You know.
So, Justin, we have some requests first. You need to do a promo, and you need to get an interview with the chicken. Wow. I don't know how you're going to do it, but figure it out.
So the promo I took a lot of videos, gonna ship them over to Eric and have him mix them up. Then we can take some clips from this show here from, the beach and all that. So that's taken care of. Thanks, Dallas. We definitely do need some more people on the team, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the interview with the chicken, I don't know, that might be hard because I'm pretty hungry, so it might not go so well for the chicken.
And bro, I know you went pretty far in Spanish class, but I didn't know you spoke chicken.
Oh yeah, see.
This fucking guy, man. It's time for some NFL trivia. Like I said, 10 questions, 7 questions worth 1 point, 3 questions worth 3 points. Let's see who finishes out higher between you two, and let's see who wins the bag of candy in
this
chat.
Is rigged.
Man. He said 26 points already. Like I said, bro, I don't.
It's rigged.
Spacely's points. Someone write his fucking points down. All right. Just kidding. Let's get into it, fellas. Question.
Pop the commercial break banner.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're 100% right. Question. I'm at 44 points so long. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? All right, fellas. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1. What city did the Redskins play in before they moved to Washington? Was it A, Portland, B, Tallahassee, C, Boston, or D, Brooklyn? I'll give you 15 seconds. Again, the question is, what city did the Redskins play in before they moved to Washington? Portland, Tallahassee, Boston, or Brooklyn? Tony.
I don't think it's Portland. I'm going to go Tallahassee.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, Justin.
Tallahassee never had a football team, Tones. Give me Boston.
C, Boston. Is that your final answer?
Yes. What is
Dallas is saying C, what is Boston? Spacely is saying A, what is Portland? Oh, Don's saying that's Commandos, Boston. The final answer to this question. Pop that down real quick, Tony. Is C, Boston. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Everybody who got that question right. Round of applause for fucking you, Tony. Tallahassee?
I didn't know, to be honest with you.
I really didn't know. I had no shit. And then Spacely said Portland. It's time for some more NFL trivia with question number 2. Which undefeated team did the Miami Dolphins beat to keep their undefeated season in 1985 intact? Was it A, the Bears, B, the Cowboys, C, the 49ers, or D, the Cardinals? I'll give you 15 seconds.
Justin, tell me the answer.
Justin, the question is, which undefeated team did the Miami Dolphins beat to keep their undefeated season in 1985 intact? Was it the Bears, the Cowboys, the 49ers, or the Cardinals?
You know, I want to say I've seen this on. I watched the YouTube, little documentary on the undefeated Miami team, just in hopes that the Raiders would do it one day. And I think they beat the Bears.
So is that your final answer? The Bears?
Yes.
All right. Tony.
It's got to be the Bears.
He's going with A, the Bears. Let's read chat. We're going with C. Spacely saying it's got to be C, the 49ers. Oof. Ty Beamer, welcome to the show. He's saying A, the Bears. Don is saying A, the Bears. And he's saying, who is the Bears? They ran the 80s. The answer to this question is A, the Bears. Congratulations to everybody who got that fucking question correct. Let's go. Spacely, you're 0 for 2, my dog. What the fuck? He's St. Louis. He probably is interested in like lacrosse or soccer or something, man. I don't know. It's time for some more NFL trivia with question number 3. Which team won the first Super Bowl in 1967? Was it A, the Saints, B, the Chiefs, C, the Cowboys, or D, the Packers? 15 seconds. Let's keep this one fucking round robin because this is the easiest question on the board. Tony.
The Packers.
Justin.
The trophy got its name for a reason. Packers.
Lombardi Trophy. Let's go ahead and read the chat. The Fudge Packers. They beat the Chiefs, then lost to the Colts in Super Bowl 3. The candy is mine, Dallas. Back the fuck up. Spacely saying D, the Packers.
Nice.
Trigger question. Whoa. This is kind of a trigger question. The answer to this question is D, the Packers. They did beat the Chiefs in Super Bowl 1. Tough.
Yeah, that dude Todd does love the Chiefs.
Loves himself some Chiefs, my boy. Loves himself some Chiefs. But it's time for some more NFL trivia with question number 4. Who is known as the refrigerator? Is it A, Jerome Bettis, B, William Perry, C, Curtis Martin, or D, Thurman Thomas? 15 seconds. The question is, who's known as the refrigerator? Is it Jerome Bettis, William Perry, Curtis Martin, or Thurman Thomas? Justin?
Well, I'm going to have to go with B, William Perry.
B, William Perry. Tony?
Spacely, it's not A, bro. It's B.
Wow, we got a Will Perry, and then we also have an A from Spacely, which is Jerome Bettis. That
AKA
is
the bus.
The bus, not the refrigerator. Wow. I think Thurman was tank, Bettis was the bus. If not B, fam. The answer to this question, who is known as the refrigerator, is B, William Perry. Congratulations. That's tough, Spacely. That's tough, bruh. Fuck's going on, guys? But it's time for more NFL trivia with question number 5. Which team is the only non-profit and community-owned team in the NFL? Is it A, the Bengals, B, the New York Jets, C, the Titans, or D, the Packers? 15 seconds. The question is, which team is the only non-profit and community-owned team in the NFL? Is it the Bengals, the Jets, the Titans, or the Packers? Tony?
We've talked about this one a lot on the show. It's D.
D, the Packers. Justin?
It's D. I'm about to buy a share.
Buy a share right now. He's saying D, the Packers. The question is, which team is the only non-profit and community-owned team in the NFL? Let's read the chat. Spacely saying D, the Packers. Dallas is saying the stupid fudge Packers. And she's saying, I think it's the Pack again. The answer to this question is the fudge Packers. Yeah.
Spacely!
Dallas's answer cracked me up. Let's
The
go,
fudge
Spacey.
Packers. Spacely gets it right.
2 and 3.
Question number 6. Which team had the first running back to rush for 10,000 career rushing yards? Was it A, the Cowboys, B, the Raiders, C, the Browns, or D, the Bears? 15 seconds. Which team had the first running back to rush for 10,000 career rushing yards? Was it the Cowboys, Raiders, Browns, or Bears? Justin?
Give me the Browns in this one, man. You know who it was too. It was Jim Brown.
The Browns. Tony?
I'm following Justin.
He said, I'm following Justin. The Browns. Let's read chat, shall we?
You ever seen the movie The Express?
Yeah, we have. We're getting the Browns. Jimmy Brown, baby. Oh, let's pull this back up real quick. We're getting C, the Browns. The answer to this question is C, the Browns. Congratulations to everybody.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the last question in the NFL trivia, worth 1 point. Question number 7. In 2019, Lamar Jackson became the second player in NFL history to be named as unanimous MVP. Who's the first? Was it A, Peyton Manning, B, Aaron Rodgers, C, Marshall Faulk, or D, Thomas Patrick Ederson fucking Brady Jr.? 15 seconds.
You know his full name like that.
The question was, in 2019, Lamar Jackson became the second player in NFL history to be named as unanimous MVP. Who was the first? Was it Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Marshall Faulk, or Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.? Tony?
As much as I don't want it to be this answer, I want it to be Peyton Manning, but it's not. It's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Justin?
I'm lagging out.
You're
you
here.
hear me?
You're here. Yeah, we can hear you. You're here.
My bad. It was lagging out a little bit. Give me Peyton the Neck Manning.
A. Peyton the Neck Manning. Let's read chat. Tim Brady. We got a Marshall Flock in the building. D is saying Tom Brady. If you're a Pats fan, I don't care. Thomas Edward Patrick fucking Brady Jr. Zip it. Think Skip Bayless, Justin. The answer to this question is D. Thomas fucking Patrick Edward Brady Jr. Congratulations to everybody. This next 3 questions are worth 3 points. So if you think you're down bad, Spacely, you're not, bro. This is like the comeback rule in FCF, baby. It's time to get these 3 questions right while everybody gets them wrong, and it's time to come back in the RTP NFL trivia. Question number 8, worth 3 points. In 2000, who became the first team to make 4 first-round picks in the same NFL draft? Was it the New York Jets, B, the Cleveland Browns, C, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or D, the Washington Redskins? 15 seconds. Time to get into the question again. In 2000, who became the first team to make 4 first-round picks in the same NFL draft? Was it the Giants or the Jets? Sorry about that. The Jets, the Cleveland Browns, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the Washington Redskins? Tony, worth 3 points.
I'm gonna ride with Spacey on it. I don't really care. I'm going D.
You going B?
D, as in dog.
D, as in dog, the Washington Redskins. Justin?
Man, give me the Tampa Bay Buccos.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. C. Let's go ahead and read chat. Dawn says she's 7 for 7. She's also saying Buccaneers. C. Dallas is saying the Jets. I'll go ahead and take that as an A, unless you want to change it now before we finish. Spacely is saying D and agreeing with Tony, the Washington Redskins. The question is, in 2000, who became the first team to make 4 first-round picks in the same NFL draft? The answer to this question is the New York Jets. I personally knew this one. Honestly, I didn't remember, but I like heard of them taking 4 first-round picks, and I was like, God damn! Like,
didn't they just do that?
Crazy. I think a team did that in like the last 5 years too. I think it was the Jets. Yeah, I think that was current. So yeah, the New York Jets down bad, man. Dallas Clark, the only one with that question correct. He goes up on Dawn. He's saying, let's fucking go. Spacely thinks we're some bums. I agree. Man, these questions are hard. They're worth 3 points. That's why they're so tough. But going on to question number 9 in the NFL trivia. Jamarcus Russell went first overall in the 2007 NFL draft. Who was picked second overall? Was it A, Reggie Bush, B, Joe Thomas, C, Adrian Peterson, or D, Calvin Johnson? 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and read the question one more time. Jamarcus Russell went first overall in the 2007 NFL draft. Who was picked second overall? Was it Reggie Bush, Joe Thomas, Adrian Peterson, or Calvin Johnson? Justin?
Man, I'm a huge Jamarcus. Well, I was, until the Raiders over. I was a huge Jamarcus Russell fan. But I'm an even bigger Calvin Johnson fan. Give me Megatron.
He's going with D, Calvin Johnson. Tony?
Yep. Yep, D.
D, Calvin Johnson. And I couldn't happen to see when the question was being read, you went. So are you going with Justin?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Dawn is also saying D, Calvin fucking Megatron Johnson. Let's go ahead and pop the question back up real quick. Spacey is saying C, it's got to be AP, the all-time Hall of Famer. Dallas Clark is saying Megatrons. And when he said bums, he was talking about the Jets. Okay, Spacely. We appreciate you here on the Rick T podcast, man. But the answer to this question is D. Calvin Megatron Johnson. Congratulations, everybody. +3. And it is time for the final question here on the Rick T podcast NFL Trivia. Question number 10. In 2013, which quarterback broke a record after throwing a pick six in 4 straight games? Was it A, the all-time great Jay Cutler? Was it B, the no-name Matt Schaub? Was it C, Eli the funny brother Manning? Or was it D, John Kitna? 15 seconds.
Statistic, it takes 15 seconds to Google an answer.
The question is one more time. In 2013, which quarterback broke a record after throwing a pick six in 4 straight games? Was it Jay Cutler, Matt Schaub, Eli Manning, or John Kitna? Tony, 3 points.
Going with the bum, Jay Cutler.
The bum, Jay Cutler. He's saying A. Justin.
Give me the Bud Light assassin, Jay Cutler.
The Bud Light assassin, Jay Cutler. It comes down to this, fellas. The 10th and final question. Let's go ahead and read chat. Oh, man, I don't know where this starts. Texans, Matt Schaub. C, Eli Manning. C, Eli Manning. The 4th went to no other than Vontae Davis in Indy. The answer to this question is no one and only Matt Schaub. Dallas Clark knows his shit. Dallas Clark knows his shit.
Let's go, Dallas.
Dallas Clark knows his shit. This guy, he's a winner of NFL trivia. Justin, Tony, between you two, do we know who won here?
Justin.
Justin won?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on.
Let's go ahead.
Tony, you had some good answers.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey.
Can I just see what mine looks like?
Of course. You're a winner in our hearts, too.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's tough. That is tough.
Hey, everybody, I hope you had a great time with our NFL trivia here on the Rick T podcast. Now it's time to get into our final segment that we do every single Rick T Sunday. You boys already know what it is. Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Cheating, bling, bling. Cut the chatter. You ain't talking money.
It's time for some fucking breaking bread, baby.
Anytime I hear that entrance song, I just think Shane McMahon's going to pop up on the show and be like, busted.
Gotcha. That's funny as hell. Real quick before we get into breaking bread, man, this is kind of a bittersweet moment. My guy Justin, it's illegal to bet in Hawaii, so he hasn't been able to get his fingers on some bets on some FanDuel app in what, almost 2 weeks now?
Yeah, it's going on 2 weeks, man. I'm jonesing, got a little tick. I don't know what's going on, but I do got a solid bet for tonight. I've been plotting on this one, and I was going to drop it in our chat later, but I might as well bring it on for breaking bread.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Tony, how you feeling? How's your money looking on some FanDuel?
I've been hitting. So in the past couple days, I won you're not gonna like this, a Miami Heat money line last night. I won a Edmonton Oilers money line, a Steph Curry and Luka Doncic 10+ made threes combined, and that's won me over $100 in the past 2 days.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I've been putting some bigger bets down, some 5-10 burgers, and I've literally been one off every single one. I haven't hit any, but for the last week, I've literally been putting like 4 or 5 leggers and been one off. And it's not like Oh fuck! I should have never put that one. I've been off like, is fucking he gonna get over 5.5 rebounds and he'll get 5, and I'm like fucking bitch, and it's like $5 for 250 and shit. So I'm hurting. So I could use your guys' help. I could use everybody watching's help, man. We need to make some fucking money. We need it.
Money.
We need it. So
if you don't mind, man, you want me to kick this out? I just got it on the tip of my tongue. It's a 3-legger. It's concerning the Warriors and Mavericks game. So if you want to get into player points, what is the spread on that, by the way?
on the Warriors, Warriors are on the spread.
Plus 2.5 for the Warriors.
Plus 2.5, and then Miami is plus 6.5. Holy shit.
Give me the Warriors plus the 2.5. And then go into the player points. What's Luka sitting at?
33.
33. Okay.
33.5 technically.
What's Poole sitting at?
Poole is sitting at 16.5.
All right. Yep. Go Poole 20. Yeah. Poole 20.
You want over 16.5, or you want me to put 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say go Poole 20. I think actually.
So alt, you want me to go to alt points?
Yeah. Or it should be right there. Score 20 up top, a little bit. Just score 20. Scroll down. Right.
Oh, got you. Just scored 20. Jordan Poole.
Twitch
plus 200.
Yep. And then go into player threes.
Player threes.
Up at the top. Now what's Poole sitting at?
Poole is sitting
1.5.
at 1.5.
All right. Go to his alternate and put him over 2.5.
Plus 194. It's not able to go with it though.
All right. Okay. Here, take that one out. Scroll up. I think you have to just put him to make 3 threes.
Here we go.
And then, put a 10 burger on that, baby, and you're sitting nice. You can even throw in Steph Curry or Luka Doncic points.
$10 for 65 right now.
Yeah, another one that I like to do, go to assists, Eric.
You want to keep it with this one?
Yeah.
Okay, player assist.
And then what's Curry sitting at?
5.5.
Yeah, hammer that over for sure.
$10 for 137.
That might be the bet right there.
Is this what the one you want me to ride for you today?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You don't have to put all 10 though.
I'm gonna put 5 on it. I got enough.
Right.
Actually, I'll put 3 on it. Let me see real quick. So you got Warriors plus 2.5. And then go to more Rangers. Sorry, I got to do it from my phone. I just wanted to pop it up for everybody to see. I just lost 20 last night because of the Celtics. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry,
Grayson
bro.
is trying to steal the candy from someone's front porch. So, Dallas, make sure you got that Ring doorbell on.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Cool, 20 plus. 10% warning, but I'm here till it goes.
We're almost done. This is the last one. I'm just putting the bet in now.
I got a bet real quick for y'all to ride.
What's going on?
Let's go, Tones.
Steph Curry and Luka Doncic, 10 plus made threes.
Let's go.
That's it?
What's the...
So you throw $30 on that, it pays out $70. Your total payout is $102 off a $30 bet. And it's money every time.
Yeah. Yeah, Tones is onto something. One that I also like is if you go, if you trust Steph Curry to hit, what's his over on threes? Steph Curry's?
It's usually about 6. Let me see.
On threes, he's at 3.5.
Yeah, so if you put Steph Curry to hit 4 or even 5 threes, and then find somebody with assists like Luka or Bullock or somebody who's tossing the rock out there, and then go way over on their assists, you can usually find a good parlay there. Because Steph's gonna hit at least 5 tonight.
Oh, why won't it let me do these together? I can't do Steph Curry under 5.5 and Luka Doncic over 8.5 assists.
That is weird.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that? Even if what the fuck?
You might have to go to the alternates.
Alternate for what? Here, I'll go to
Assists.
threes. Player threes. 5 made threes. Steph Curry. Assists. What was his assists at? Plus 116 over 8.5. Over 8. If I did it that way, what is it? $5. 16. Oh, that's pretty weak. If you did $10, what is it? 28. 32.
Yeah, it's kind of weak, but I feel like those ones. If you can, I'll try to find some and post them to our Twitters later. But if you could find a duo like that, then that's a good way to go because you can kind of have a safe bet on just two, props and then super high odds.
Lil J6 says they are going crazy. The Warriors are going to win it all. Justin, he's getting more than 15, and I'm going to put some bread on it for sure.
Yes, sir.
I like that. Let me go ahead and put a little bet together for the fans. Tony, are you rocking with the Steph and Luka over 10 plus threes?
I also placed Justin's bet.
I placed Justin's bet too. The Golden State plus 2.5, Jordan Poole plus 20 points, Jordan Poole plus made threes, and Steph Curry over 5.5 assists.
Yep. And then if you want to make it quick, like each of us pick one thing for a parlay, I'm down.
You want to do it? Hold on, let me do my personal ride, and then we'll do a team ride.
All right.
So let me look at who's playing today. That's my question. So
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was about to say real quick. Let me look at the games real fast.
I want to say Lightning's playing tonight.
I'm definitely going ice. Today is Sunday. Yeah, the Hurricanes play at 1:30 versus the Rangers. The Flames play at 6. My personal ride. And then who's playing in the basketball? Golden State. Yeah, I'll just go those 3. So Golden State. Let's go ahead and just go Golden State. We'll go Mavericks money line. I'm feeling it. And if I'm going to go to NHL, I will go. Can I put these together? Yeah, I can. Let's go Carolina, New York, over 5.5. Calgary, minus 1.5. Dallas Mavericks money line. Carolina Hurricanes, New York Rangers over 5.5, and Calgary Flames minus 1.5 puck line.
Are the Lightning at plus 1.5? Or are they minus?
They're plus 1.5. Oh, I'm definitely taking this bet.
Well, they're playing right now though.
Yeah, it's a live bet. So I'll take Dallas. Dallas money line.
Basically, you better calm down, bro. Y'all losing in the series and everything.
$3 for $28. I'm with it. All right, let's do it. Let's do a team ride
for you.
Let's hit an Avalanche game, Eric. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I'm serious. Me and you and Dad and Tony can go. Fuck. Bullshit. Everyone keep going without me, man. Hell no, my Avalanche going all the way. That's what we try to tell him, Jay. It's basically he's from St. Louis, so he's going for the Blues for sure. But it's tough. They got lucky last game, I swear. It was karma for Sergio and Jason going to the game without me.
We just won last night.
He said, y'all smoking good out there. Yes, we are, but that has nothing to do with this. All right?
We're taken care of out here, for sure.
All right, team ride, real quick. What's going on? What you guys feeling?
All right, go to the Warriors and Mavs game.
Let's get it.
Go to player points.
Give me a second. You said player points?
Oh, no, I don't like that one. Give me a second. Give me Luka over 30 at minus 290.
So alt?
Yep.
Minus 290. Luka. Justin, what you got?
Let's go MLB.
MLB.
Scroll down. Oh, it looks like everybody's live right now.
Yeah, this is where it starts. The Chicago.
Yeah, give me the Yanks -1.5.
-1.5. I like it. And I'm gonna go. Let's go NBA. We'll go to the Golden State Mavericks series. I want to go with player threes. Klay Thompson, 4+ made threes at +180.
Think he's gonna be splashing them?
I think he might splash.
All right, I like that one.
All right, so let's
Our
put
odds
it
are
in.
+666.
Oh,
That's
for
not
real?
good.
Yeah, we gotta add one thing.
Yeah. Do a fan one.
I
Somebody
don't
drop
see
something in
odds
chat.
+666. I see 695.
So I have Luka to score 30+, New York Yankees -1.5, and Klay Thompson's alt line of 4+ made threes.
Let me put it in on my phone real quick.
Yeah, they say 695 on the computer.
Yankees and Luka Doncic to score +30.
Oh wait, maybe.
Is that what we're going with?
Let me redo it real quick.
I'm putting $4 for 27.83.
Klay Thompson, 4+.
I think that's a safe bet.
It's +695. We good, Tony? We good here?
Did you do Luka over 30.5 or 30?
Over 30.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
saying
great.
Justin living his motherfucking life right now. Yeah, man. Look at this beautiful fucking scenery from Justin. Golly, man, I'm jealous.
You guys gotta get out here to Hawaii.
Fucking Hawaii, bro. It's bigger in person.
Yeah.
Palm trees. Holy shit, man. It's beautiful out there. Tony, we good? We placing this or what?
Yeah, I already placed it.
All right, $4 for 27.83. Hey,
Good luck to you.
good
and your
luck to you and
families.
your families, everybody.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
boys, I had a great time with you fellas. Justin, I had a great time enjoying you on the beach, enjoying you in the nice weather, palm trees, dogs. Tony, I had a great time talking to you about some NBA finals, some NHL finals. Guys, I had a great show, man. The Rick T podcast, Rick T Sundays will continue to live on. And I have a great time doing them with you guys every single week. We will be back next week unless something crazy pops up, which I don't see happening. We will be back next week as the NFL season gets closer, as the NBA and NHL season shut out. You know we got sports to talk about, man. But we appreciate everybody for tuning in wherever you guys tuned in from, whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whether you're on your way to the liquor store. We appreciate you, and we do. Boys, Justin, you go enjoy the rest of your vacay. Get back safely. Tony, you go enjoy the rest of your Rick T Sundays. Maybe we'll catch a game or a stream or something later, man. Thank you, everybody. And Rick T Sundays are lit. We good.
Yes, sir. Thank you all.
Thanks, everyone.
We out of here.
Peace.